The whole gang's here. On time. How about that? Scott's back.
I'm back.
How was Everest?
It was awesome, man. Easier to climb than expected, and it was.
He did it quick too.
Yeah, I did see. You know how normally I always say you find bodies laying everywhere. There's none of that.
Yeah,
they're just lying.
In Nepal? Is it in Nepal? Is that where Everest
I
is?
was appalled they lied.
Wow.
Yeah, so Scott scaled Everest yesterday. That's where he was.
Cool.
That's why I'm wearing tennis rackets on my feet.
Rafe on time. Look at you.
Look at you, buddy.
Hey, new year, new me.
Yeah, I heard. I was in the car whenever he was at the very end of your apology about, and she said that John Hewlett used to be late all the time, so you revoked that. But what exactly went down? I missed the whole.
I did not arrive to work until 7 a.m.
Yeah,
You got the
I
text.
love that, right?
6 a.m. Mountain Time, which I thought points should have been awarded for.
Yeah.
But whatever.
No, we're not on Mountain Time, Rafe. No, this is Central Time.
It's Rizz Central.
Oh boy.
Rizz Central. So I figured, Rafe, and I'm going to start this new tradition. We begin with Rafe,
Okay.
being that Rafe was late yesterday. You will now wear the clock of shame rest of the week.
Shame.
Shame clock.
Shame clock.
Shame. 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 Pass it around. Shame.
Oh, I'm going to put it on you.
Shame.
Here, hold on.
Shame.
This is for you, Rafe.
Shame. Shame.
Giant head.
Shame. Oh, man, that's so good.
The clock of shame.
Clock
How
of shame. I wear it
embarrassing,
with
man.
pride.
Wow.
I wear the clock of shame.
Rafe. That's all I'm thinking of right now.
For
You
a-
like Flavor Flav.
You have to wear it for the rest of the
Transgression
week.
that in no way was overreacted to, or
Are you out of your mind?
Damn. Whoa.
oh, dude, you know what's crazy?
Oh,
Nothing.
shift.
Yeah.
No shift. This is wild that the clock of shame came out today because I went and checked our mailbox right before work. This is crazy. Something actually came for you, which is weird. Just like, you know what? I believe in synchronicity, and it's
For me?
Yeah, it said Mr.
A gift for me?
It said Mr. Perfect on it, so I opened it thinking it was for me, and then I
No,
realized it
because you
was-
were late yesterday, so that title has been revoked.
I think it's actually for you. I think it's an early Christmas present from Santa
Okay,
Claus.
go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Look at
Wow,
that.
man,
bribery.
Dang, that is
Cool.
nice.
Yeah, just open that up and
And it says
very nice.
ho on it. Nice.
Yeah, not a nice name.
yeah. Santa Claus knows you.
Just something.
Yeah, pull that out, man. I think
Something framed.
it's a long
my
overdue. I
goodness.
think it's something that's long overdue.
Wow, this is it. Interesting.
Wow.
Double wrapped. Wrapped and bagged.
Wrapped and bagged.
See, for me, I'm so lazy.
Yeah, what is this?
It's one or the other. I'm going to wrap it
frame.
or I'm going to bag it.
Oh,
I think it's something that's long overdue
yeah.
for
Dude.
you.
It's my perfect attendance award.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's
look at that.
very
That's
that frame
beautiful.
is
You're
gorgeous.
kidding me.
That's really nice.
Certificate of Achievement presented to Scott Dan Rizzuto. 20 years perfect attendance
In radio.
in radio.
And look who it's signed by.
Guillermo Marconi.
Yeah, the inventor of the radio, dude.
Bro,
That's a
That
big
is
one.
a high honor, and
This
I
is
got to
great.
say, long overdue, pal.
that is so
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, man.
I'm going to take all those RFT awards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all coming down, and this is going up.
That's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
right over your desk.
My
Yeah, put
A-list,
that up.
my A-list awards
Yeah, you
all going to
deserve
come
it,
down.
man.
Does this guy know how to party or what? Wow.
That's not a nerd
me see
award
that.
at all.
That
That is a
frame
guy
is
who knows how to
crazy.
party.
it's a 200-year-old frame.
Did you get this at Goodwill?
No.
Dude, this is
What are you
awesome.
looking at? This was given by the. This is Marconi gave
Yeah,
this.
That's,
I mean-
I don't know anything about it. I just found it in the mailbox.
For real, that is the coolest
Yeah,
frame.
that frame
we
rules.
need this frame for.
Will that fit our certificate?
Can we buy 5 more of these? We need these for all
Will that
sorts
fit
of things.
our
I mean, I can find them.
First timers.
our second timers, third timers certificate?
Oh, probably.
But you're
But it
going
seems
to
one that was
take,
made-
you're going to take that prestigious award out of that frame?
No.
I love how it says perfect attendance, and then before that, written 20 years, and then it says at radio.
At radio.
At radio. 20 years at radio. Perfect.
I love that, dude. That's
Thanks,
so good.
whoever.
Yeah,
the Marconi.
Santa Claus. Thanks,
The Marconi
Yeah.
Foundation.
from,
Dude,
the
I
gro-
just-
from the grave.
That's brilliant.
I just feel like it's you've talked about it so much, and I feel like it was long overdue, man. So I'm glad you finally got it. It's probably been lost in the mail.
Yep.
That's my guess.
Man,
Coincidentally came yesterday.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Congrats, man. 20
I
years.
would like to thank
Yeah.
my alarm clock
Your speech.
That one alarm.
for being there for me every morning for the past 20 years, waking me up when I should wake up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
God. glorious.
You're not going to thank your circadian rhythm or your...
Oh, no, I'm getting there.
Okay, yeah.
Your agent.
I would also like to thank my
stress levels.
circadian rhythm for most days waking me up 10 minutes before my alarm were to go off. So thank you.
The mountainous amount of guilt that deters you from being late.
That's right. Thanks to everyone who helped make this possible.
You made
And
it
of
possible.
course, my lovely wife, who's been next to me, sawing logs as I get up, and cry in the shower every morning for 20 years. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
incredible.
Incredible.
Thank you, guys.
Wow.
Pretty cool, man.
20 years, perfect attendance. What an honor. And dude, that clock of shame looks great around your neck. Woo!
I like it.
Clock of shame.
Here, actually, can you hold that up again? I just want to take
You
a
wanna
photo
take
for
a
the
picture of it?
socials. Yeah,
How
I mean,
long-
but people need to see what kind of
Yeah.
glorious.
We'll take a photo on the break of the clock of shame and the official.
How long does one need to
Very cool.
to wear the clock of shame? Is this
Till the end of the week.
Oh, wow.
It's a 3
So
day.
if you're gonna be
it's
late,
it's 3 days minimum.
Oh, okay. I was
if
gonna say, so if you're going to be late on a Friday?
if he's late on a Friday, he'll have to wear it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week.
You mean if anybody's late?
If anybody's late.
Now you're like, now you're picking on
Well,
him.
Rafe is top. Listen, Rafe is top of mind.
Shame. Shame.
Sorry.
Shame. Shame.
Yes.
Shame.
Yeah, I forgot the shame chick from Game of Thrones. is
Shame.
Rebecca
Remember how that
from-
ended?
Yeah.
Shame.
Rebecca from
Shannon Waddingham.
Ted Lasso.
Remember how that ended for the monks?
did not end
Shamed
well.
her.
Oh, my God.
Are we going to shave Rafe later?
Veiled threats. You got
They got
wildfire
shaved?
somewhere?
Oh, yeah. Cersei got
Beware the wildfire.
shaved.
No, he's talking about the monks who.
He's talking about the wildfire.
People who did the shaming.
The Sept of Baelor.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dang,
They all
good
lived
reference.
happily
I
ever
could not
after, right? They
remember
made
that.
a lot of money.
You could have gave me $1 million.
They
bucks and I
retired to
could've said
Florida. Is that what happened? They all went to Florida.
Oh, went to
Opened up
Florida.
a jet ski rental company.
that. Wrote
Is
a
that what happened?
successful
Everything's
memoir.
We were talking to one of our coworkers in the kitchen before the show, and he was he wasn't complaining. He was like, I got to do I got to go to a wedding on New Year's Eve. I said that's become a thing,
Holiday weddings where people
like
plan
New
your
Year's
holidays.
Eve weddings. That's like the third or fourth New Year's Eve wedding I've heard about.
Yeah. You know what? And I can see it being good and bad. I mean, some people you're going to offend because maybe they have some sort of tradition or something, and you're basically making their plans, their holiday plans. And then there's other people probably like, oh, cool, I wanted to do something, and you guys did the
Right.
planning for me. Thank you. And this will be fun. You planned a party that I get to eat at for free. I'll bring you a gift. We're gonna party and bring in the new year. So it's like
I'm okay with
it's
it.
probably a.
Now he's got to go to Cincinnati, which sucks.
Oh yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah, New Year's Eve in
Never mind
Cincinnati, that's the place.
Never mind that.
So I hear.
It's got to be within
great
20
town,
miles.
man.
Never been.
Needs to be within 20 miles.
But I don't mind the New Year's Eve wedding.
What holiday would you mind? Like 4th of July or
No, probably Christmas.
I've been to a Halloween wedding.
that
was
sounds
cool.
pretty,
Like on Halloween.
pretty fun.
Yeah, that's
actually.
all right.
Everybody had kind of like a little flair of Halloween to their niceness, you know?
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
neat.
Was it a weekday or a weekend?
It was weekend.
Oh, might be cool to have it on a weekday because
I've been to
the venue's
a.
cheaper.
Have you been to a weekday wedding?
I had a weekday wedding. It was awesome
There's been a lot of Friday weddings.
because it was
lately.
like a tenth of the price.
Yeah, that's the only reason why you do a weekday wedding, and you invite a handful of people. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Maybe a section off a place at Apple. Section off a little couple tables at Applebee's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Couple 2, 3. It was
Couple 2, 3
it was
tables, push them
Fridays.
together. It's fine.
It was Ruby Tuesday.
The weirdest wedding I was at was a Sunday morning wedding where the bride and groom clearly hated each other.
Oh,
What?
good for them,
Oh,
I
it was-
guess. Wow.
What do you mean?
It was a wedding of misery.
Oh, explain. Start
She
from
was
the
pregnant.
You would
beginning.
enjoy that.
I enjoyed it.
Seems like that'd be right up your alley.
Like, I enjoyed it. I was sitting there with my brother-in-law. I'm like, they hate each other.
She was pregnant?
She was pregnant, like very pregnant.
Okay.
He clearly didn't. There was no love. You ever been to a wedding with no love?
No.
Like no love at all. At all.
I don't think I have,
Oh.
man.
Yeah.
no.
That would be memorable.
Yeah, I would be like,
it was.
does anybody object? I'd be like, this is awful.
I just feel like everybody's face would be like this.
I have.
Like just it's just mouth
It was a
agape.
sun-
Still married, too.
Really? No, these people divorced pretty quickly. You could tell. It was Sunday morning when the wedding was done by like 2 o'clock. Everybody was out.
Wow. I've been to weddings with crazy people that shouldn't be together because, 2 crazy makes 10 crazy.
Or it cancels out.
Yeah, not in these cases. Both of these cases I'm thinking about, nah.
No.
Crazy times 10. I've never been in a loveless
This
wedding.
was clearly loveless.
That's a bummer.
My friend married his longtime girlfriend that, man, just at each other's throats 24/7. Just the meanest, nastiest things you could say, but would never break up. And it was almost like a spite marriage, like a chicken marriage. Yeah, I hate you. I'll marry you. Well, go ahead. I don't care. Marry me.
I dare you.
Yeah,
I dare you.
You wouldn't. You won't even do it.
Almost felt like that. And where it was just like you couldn't be around them. They would say the most
Vile things to each other.
like me. I mean, deal breakers, dude.
They're still going.
Still going. Kids, and I'm talking 20 plus years.
And are they miserable to be around?
Haven't been around them in a while, but I can't imagine that things have turned around. I'm good friends with other siblings of theirs, and they're like, yeah, they're miserable.
What if they're the sweetest now?
They're not. Word on the street is they ain't.
No, I do like being around a couple that are totally honest with each other. Like they bicker, but it's like a fun kind of bickering.
Yeah, right.
That's like you and your wife.
Like me and my wife, like we poke at each other.
You guys are great to be around because she just keeps it so real, and you both are real sweet to each other too. So it's like
Right.
a balance of like real brash honesty when needed, but then this beautiful like
Sure.
love too. Yeah, it's good.
Sure, that's our what was it, love language. Yelling at each other, and then you being sweet to each other.
Right, it's good.
But yeah, she was like 7.5, 8 months pregnant. He did not smile the entire time.
Oh, my
my
goodness. What the heck?
It was awful.
Why have a wedding? Why not just
Why
just
lock it
courthouse
down? Just like why?
Well,
Because this was
maybe
a
it was-
pregnancy thing, and it was
Maybe,
the right
Shotgun
thing to
wedding.
do.
maybe there was
and-
pressure. Yeah, maybe there's pressure. Maybe there was all that kind of stuff.
These were 2 Russians.
But okay. So they needed so they felt that they needed a ceremony.
I guess so. I don't know. It was bad. The next wedding I do have coming up is in May. I'm looking forward to. It's a destination wedding
Oh, good.
in the Dominican.
Ooh.
So aside from my own, this will be the second destination wedding, hopefully, that I will see through to the end. Do you ever hear the story of me going to Jamaica,
Oh yeah.
for my best friend's wedding, and it getting called off
Yep.
the day before when everybody was there? That was awful.
Yeah, that sucks.
Now this couple, they're getting married in
It's kind of funny, though, man.
this couple they're getting married in Dominican in May. They're gonna make it.
Good.
Do you have any weddings coming up?
June.
June.
Yeah, I got to go up to this little town in Wisconsin. I can't even remember what it's called, but I don't know where I'm flying into and how I'm getting there. But apparently it's a really cool beer town, so stoked for that.
What is the worst thing a guest can do at a wedding? Aside sleep from the broom, aside of next is sleeping with the groom or bride.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Are you not supposed to do that?
No, you're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
You know what? Probably something on the mic, don't you think?
I was going to say, anytime
Like
they
something
put the
gnarly.
attention on them
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
off the bride and groom, anything to do that, where it
Man.
becomes about them.
I saw a best man speech that was not delivered by the best
no.
man, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, was the best man like hammered and couldn't and was incapacitated?
I don't know. I don't remember the hammer, the hammeredness being like an excuse or something. It was just like this, like, whoa, where's he going with this? And then, whoa, brought up a past relationship of hers. Whoa, brought up another one.
like that. Okay.
Whoa, made it about you. Like it was like stop while you're ahead. Stop it. Like like the true friends
Yeah.
were probably over in the corner going like this, doing the
Like,
cut
get
it out,
outta
man.
here.
Wrap it up.
Well, it's
buddy."
like Steve Buscemi in The Wedding Singer.
Yeah. Thank you very much. No lessons, Pop.
Yeah.
The better man. That whole
Better man
delivery.
comes up with the guitar.
Yeah, dude. That's how it felt.
Well, a survey looked into wedding etiquette. And I would think, like, all right, getting completely hammered and making an ass out of yourself would probably be high on the list of,
Yeah.
of bad things a guest could do. but it did make the list, but not number one. The biggest faux pas that you could make is ignoring the invite and not RSVPing.
This happened a couple weeks ago at my cousin's wedding. I was down in West Frankfort, and my cousin got married, and half the room didn't show up. And it was like...
They no-showed?
They no-showed.
What?
And it was kind of like odd, and we didn't find out till a couple days after when my aunt said, yeah, a lot of people didn't RSVP. So they had place settings and food and all sorts of stuff set up for like 50 people that did not show.
Well, if that many people didn't RSVP...
Maybe something happened. Yeah, like the mail.
Nobody bothered to pick up the phone and like call some of these people?
No, I mean, they were just like, okay.
And said they just spent money and put place settings?
There was a Facebook post that was like, hey, RSVP if you haven't. I don't think they wanted to like individually call out people, like literally call them.
Yeah. I'll admit I am terrible at that. I may have been guilty of that.
Not RSVPing?
Right. Yeah. Well, and here's there is no excuse. But here's why it tends to happen to me, because I never know my dates. I get save the dates or whatever like a year and a half ahead, and then I'll have management of 2 different bands.
That's why you got to put that stuff on the fridge and plan around it.
And I do, but then I'll have management from my bands say, hey, you need to reserve these dates or hold these dates. Well, I know for a fact that 50% of those dates won't go through.
Shame.
Yeah, you're right.
Shame.
Shameful behavior.
We all have busy schedules.
Which is why you shouldn't invite me. But, yes, busy schedules. I understand. We all have busy schedules, but very few of us have schedules where you have 2 different people telling you to gray out days, and then people are trying to book you, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. This is held for this band. This is held for this festival. And then it comes down to...
You need somebody to organize you.
You kind of do have time blindness in that way. Because even like small little meetings around here, like you are a busy guy. I'm not saying you're not.
We're all busy.
But
we're all busy.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. But I'm at like this weird teeter, and I'm sure this is super relatable to our listeners, that I have like so much going on and not enough money to have somebody help me with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm in like this.
I don't know. It's a calendar.
I'm in this rough part of the Everest climb.
Helps me. A calendar helps me.
Yeah.
Dude, I have 2 or 3 different calendars.
Well, maybe you need one calendar.
No.
Maybe you need a main calendar.
Come on, man. We can crash on me forever about this.
No.
I'm not good. I'm getting better.
No, I just assume. Here's me getting to know Moon. I just assume he's not going to be there. Like,
listen, I try to be there, but I have to prioritize things, and like certain things have been booked for X amount of time, and
we're going to
give
you the calendar of shame.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the worst. I get it. I'm the worst.
You only have to wear it for
It is hard when you
365
get to
days.
that point where an assistant would be helpful, but there's...
But I can't afford it.
No way you could ever...
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm at the point where I need one, and I can't afford one.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've been looking into the virtual assistants.
Life intern.
Yeah, we should get a life intern.
I've been looking at the virtual assistants and all that kind of stuff and pricing that out. And I got a couple buddies that have made that jump, and it's like made a huge difference in their business. But I'm not even operating in that type of business where it would pay off.
You could put like on your calendar, okay, so Goldfinger says to block out these dates.
And I have all of those. And sometimes I won't have those confirmed until just a couple months before. And weddings, dude, like... Then I got to track down, okay, was this an Evite? Was this a text thing?
Well, then when you get the thing, you put that in your calendar.
This is all very triggering for me. I have my calendar out right now, and I have a couple of notes I'm making for myself.
And you put that in your calendar.
Dude, I'm getting all this system down. I really am. And you guys are making me sound like I'm really, really, really bad.
I'm not making it sound
really,
like
really,
Moon
really
is
bad.
making himself sound like it.
I mean, but that is one of the pet peeves for a lot of people. When people like aren't there, they don't show up and don't have time. Because like, it's always that, like everybody has busy schedules and little things that slide through the cracks. And lately, like, I've been letting things slide, and I'm like, who the hell am I now? Because I'm normally pretty buttoned up.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, man. 2024, let's do better.
I would love for y'all to follow me for a day. Anybody that would like to criticize or gets triggered when I aren't able to go to their thing or whatever, I'd love for you to follow me.
Nah, you're trying to trick me into being your assistant.
Bring it. I'd love for you to follow me. Bring a notepad and a paper.
I'd love you to handle my social media for a week.
Yes, please.
Wait a second. Am I your assistant now? No, I'm just want you to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Why don't you sign this contract for 1 year?
Yeah, just 3 weeks.
No, we're all busy. I got kids with 8,000 different activities. This job takes up a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Shame. Okay, so wedding etiquette, not RSVPing. Moon's not getting invited anywhere anymore. When the dress code is formal, but you dress casual, like you show up in jeans.
That's the worst.
I think.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We already said stealing the thunder, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that'll be coming up.
Like proposing,
especially
or
on the
something
mic, or like
I've seen a proposal at a wedding.
Oh, that's
I'm
one
like,
of the.
dude,
That's one of the-
That's the
that
worst.
would make a bride just want to red wedding you right there. Just
was it during a speech? Because we heard about that. We had a friend. We had a
maybe
friend
it was
who
like
did
the
that.
best man proposed. It was
that's
not
the
good.
worst.
I was just
Bad.
like, bro, what are you?
How do
doing?
you not?
What are you doing?
So we had 2 weddings this year, both of which I was out of town for Goldfinger shows. Both of which I really, really wanted to go to. I've never wanted to go to weddings as bad as I wanted to go to these 2. Like close friends, people I really wanted to support, weddings that I knew would be a great time, like perfect zone, friends I haven't seen in a while, that whole thing. What do we do for gifts? Is it 6 months? You get 6 months to give a gift? What's the rule?
I think it's 6 months.
You don't have the etiquette rule in this?
I don't have the
handbook?
etiquette rule, but I think we've looked it up before. It's like 6 months.
You have 6 months to send it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still in the zone?
I thought that was replying to thank you notes. What is that? Is that 6 months from their wedding? Like,
I think so too, right?
yeah, thanking gifts, thanking for the
See,
gifts.
again, why don't you just send a gift?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what we're planning on doing.
Okay, so you couldn't go to the wedding. Why didn't you just send a gift?
Then?
Then.
Yeah, that would have been wise.
When it's like top. See, this is your problem. I'll tell you your problem.
I have a lot of
Here we
When
problems.
go.
things are top of mind, just do it. It's like it's like putting the mail.
Yeah.
It's like getting the mail from the mailbox and putting it on the counter where everything goes, and then you go, "Oh my God, I forgot to do the mail,"
Yeah.
and then things get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, lost in the shuffle. You're right.
You want to go around the room and tell all of us our problems?
It's a big shuffle.
Like,
No, you're
Y'all
right.
got
I'm-
problems.
I'm
Oh,
the
I know.
worst.
Oh, I got problems too.
Let's play butthurt game. We might as well. We're already
Yeah, we're already there.
we're already there.
My butt is unhurt.
Mine is. You know what my butt looks like? Like I have ringworm because there's so many shots.
Oh, I'm
all
sorry.
over.
4
I was looking at
shots
my ass yesterday.
Dude, you just have ringworm.
I go, oh my God, I don't want to get naked ever again in front of my husband because of how gross things are looking. Back to you.
Steven on the
You
chat.
make it seem like you came back from war.
Dude, my ass just came back from war.
Now that the war is through with me. Metallica 1 is playing at her house.
I pulled my pants down and the theme of MASH started playing. Like it was just, it looked so
Triage.
bad back there.
What's the name of that song? Suicide is
It's
painless.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
as you pull your pants down and see the 4.
Tim's going, let's get it on. No!
We're airlifting Lern's ass out in a chopper.
Turn the lights off.
Thank you cards are 1 year.
We lost a lot of good
Thank you
feedback
cards are
there.
1 year
Yeah.
after the wedding.
So says Sally. And I believe her.
And I remember hearing the gifts was 6 months. Steven in the chat says, Moon, you're uninvited to my wedding that was 4 years
See?
ago.
Here we go.
Thank you for letting me off the hook.
Okay, so what are the faux pas? Dress code is formal, but you dress down like jeans,
Overall.
and you stick out like a sore thumb. Been to weddings like that too.
Yes.
Oh, I guess wearing a T-shirt is acceptable at some places.
My cousin's last wedding that was in West Springfield I was talking about. There were people in overalls, and then we didn't know what to do because we wanted to kind of look fancy, but we don't want to look too fancy.
Yeah, you want to kind of blend in.
Have you ever been uninvited from anything?
No.
I got uninvited from one, and it was A, a relief, and B, not as if I was not as offended as you would think you would be. One, because I didn't want to go, and two, they had changed venues and had to cut 100 people. 100 people.
Oh, you made that. You were
And I
cut.
was like, sweet, dude, I'm on the cut list.
Well, it depends on like how close the person is.
Close enough to be invited and far enough to be uninvited.
To be cut.
It was like I was in the zone. It was a reasonable zone to be in.
I just remember at my wedding, you didn't show up for that.
It was during
nobody did.
2020. I was not
okay.
allowed out of the house.
I was there. I have a picture of myself. I'm watching you on TV.
I was in a
watched
suit, dude. We all remember the whole family dressed
Yeah,
up
I
in a
know.
suit. We got a
did
picture with the
too.
TV with you and Allison.
I
in it.
wore a suit too.
March 28th.
Very awesome.
I wore a suit.
That was the greatest. That was
all right.
actually great.
Wearing something fancier or more extravagant than the couple.
Oh, outdoing him.
Outdoing the couple.
I can't help
Or
it.
like somebody wearing white. Isn't that for ladies?
I don't like that rule anymore because some people just look gorgeous in white and they should be able to wear it. And I don't think it takes away from anyone. The groom can wear white, right?
What
So-
about like a
But it's a
bright
tradition.
red dress?
Bright, yeah, it's fine.
I feel like that's a faux pas.
Red?
I feel like I've heard that somewhere of like showing up in like a hot, something that is like a very like a bright red Jessica Rabbit dress or something to like someone else's wedding.
I thought you're supposed to look hot at weddings.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I think women try to like mute these muted colors
As to not try to
not like draw the
Take the
eye away
spotlight.
from the bride. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know if it's a rule or not. I just feel like I heard that somewhere.
Maybe not draw attention away from the bride, but the other bitches at the wedding.
Hell
oh, yeah.
yeah,
I'm
you know
looking
what I'm
at
talking
them.
I had leopard print on at the last wedding I went to. It's kind of flashy. Duster.
Leopard print?
Leopard
Yeah.
print
Oh, that's cool.
Man.
Can't go wrong with it, man. It's
or
awesome.
a black dress. It's fine. I didn't hear about the red dress. I know the white dress.
I like weddings where they tell you what to do. Hey, it's a black and white wedding, so everybody wear black or white.
Right, yeah, you know the rules.
That's kind of
going in.
cool.
Yeah.
You know?
What if you see black tie?
Oh yeah, gotta get
Oh,
one.
man.
I've been to a couple black ties.
That's why I bought the tux.
Yeah, those are.
Do you have to have a tux at a black tie?
That's what black tie
yeah.
means.
Why don't they just say tux then?
Oh,
It's very confusing.
you guys all got suits?
Because if you're in, you
No,
gotta.
not anymore.
You don't have to.
I have a suit.
Be kind of cute to
Yeah, I got
dress
one.
up
I did 10 pounds ago.
Nah.
for the last show or something.
I don't mind suiting up.
No, that would not be cool.
I'm not wearing my suit here. It's only for funerals and weddings.
Well, it's also
I'll wear my
2003,
suit.
bro.
No, not the tux. No, I
Oh,
got a
okay. I was
suit.
like, well, you've let me borrow that a few times, and it ain't in style no more. It's baggy.
Oh, yeah, it's 2003,
It's baggy in all the 2000 ways.
2003, 2004
He got it
tux.
at JW's.
No, it's a nice tux.
I mean, it just screams 2003.
For the time, it was nice. It was the style back then.
yeah. I mean, it's a nice suit. I'm not saying it's not a nice suit. I'm just saying you would look like you've gotten the time machine to the wrong time. That you don't. That's not. No, it's not
Listen,
even.
I'm not
90s.
saying that I'm important, but I was invited to many black tie weddings.
That's
Yeah.
that's the one with the dancing bear and all that stuff, right?
Enough. That wasn't. The dancing bear was at an anniversary. Was at a
Oh.
50th anniversary.
Oh,
Whoa, someone said wearing a red dress to a wedding means you slept with the groom.
wow.
Witchcraft.
I'm
What
gonna
a
quit wearing
signal.
my
It's
red
not
dress.
true, is it?
What a signal, dude! I went to one.
That's wild.
Have you been to one where they have anytime it's like a black tie or something close to a black tie? The one step down is a cocktail hour. You seen that, right? Where it's like a cocktail hour in a different place. I think they do that over on Windows on Washington. Have you ever been? You ever been?
Yeah.
So it's like a fancy thing, but they do a cocktail hour in a different floor. And then they're like, okay, everyone, let's take the elevators
I
to
love
the
that.
I venue.
I love a good cocktail hour.
Me too.
I would
too.
rather have a good cocktail hour than a good dinner.
Me too.
I love
Little
pass
hors
arounds.
d'oeuvres?
Oh, I love pass arounds.
Yeah.
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 Would you like a little sandwich? Yes, I would.
Yeah, someone
love
in
the
a bow
high
tie, hand me
tops.
something.
There's nothing more annoying to me than when I go to a wedding and it's like a 1 p.m. wedding and the reception's at like 7 o'clock or
Yes.
6 o'clock because they're doing like all their pictures. I'm like, wait, there's a 4-hour halftime
Yeah.
at your wedding that I got to go stay in this suit and got to go to like some local bar or,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, I don't
or
like
we
that
got
either.
to, I'm like, make it, you got to do back to back, dude.
Unless
Have
they
the
give
cocktail
you-
hour, then the reception starts.
That's danger zone for me because that's when I get really drunk.
Yes.
Like
Cocktail hour?
that time.
That 4 hours?
That 4 hours. That's when Rizz gets sloppy.
Which I think is also a faux pas at a wedding, I'm sure. Which happens all the time is like one person gets a little too 3 sheets to the wind, and then they become.
Yeah, number 4 is getting too drunk.
What about skipping
Most
the
say it's
ceremony?
rude. Most say it's rude. 19% of people, by the way, getting too drunk at a wedding think it's fine. Skipping the ceremony.
And just going to the reception.
I did that, but I also wasn't invited. So technically, I was a wedding crasher, and this was a buddy who just didn't have room for me, or the wife didn't like me. I don't know. And I was
both.
texting some guys that were there, Scott being one of them, and they were like, "Dude, you should just come. We're partying at the reception." And I said, "Ooh, is that okay?" And asked the groom, and he was like, "Yeah, definitely get here."
Oh.
So we crashed the wedding. I mean, you know, I didn't eat,
Right.
Yeah.
so I felt fine.
Well,
And I brought a
that's fine.
gift. And I brought a gift. It was a
when
card
our
with
kids,
money in it.
when our kids were younger, and there was like the morning ceremony and then the evening reception, we're only getting a babysitter for one of those. Come on.
Yeah.
And which
I don't
one is
blame
it?
you.
I'm going to where I could booze and dance.
What about an adults only wedding? Because that's how ours.
Love those too.
I was very strict on that. I go adults only. The only kids that were there were my niece and nephew, and they were in the wedding, and then they went away
Oh yeah,
after dinner.
been to plenty of those. Love those.
Ours
Yeah.
was going to be adult only. No kids.
No kids.
Yeah.
And then you get the people that are
Except for
butthurt
the
about it.
sucklings.
Oh yeah.
Get
People
over
were
it.
butthurt
Then don't
about
go.
it. You can say no. It's okay.
You say except for the sucklings?
Yeah, the sucklings could go.
The sucklings could go.
Definitely not the sucklings.
But outside of that, no kids.
Great, dude.
The sucklings
What a
could
term.
go.
He would. He would
Is that what we're calling
that would-
babies now? Is this suckling?
And then finally, giving a speech without permission is the fifth biggest faux pas at a wedding.
I don't know what my daughter thought I was going to do, but at her wedding, they had it was super cash, super fun, but they had a no speeches rule. It was like the only rule my daughter has. Like we're doing no speeches.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure. Is that because
Does she get embarrassed?
No, I was like, is the best man gonna have too much booze by that point? Like, what are
Maybe
we
she just-
worried about? I have no idea what she was worried about.
I can understand somebody talking about you. It's cringy to you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
In front of other people, it makes me sometimes
She and I are
uncomfortable
so
too.
close, and I think she trusts me. And I was, I don't know. I kind of wanted the opportunity to say something, and I never want the opportunity to say something.
Give that speech now.
Listen, kid, if you're listening. Nah, I'm not going to give that speech.
Oh, come on.
But I did have something kind of planned, just like a 2-minute max thing, because this is my first.
Not even
this is
like
my,
dad giving a speech.
This is my first
that's
child.
odd.
No, she wouldn't let me do it. It's my first child.
She
It's
did a father-daughter dance?
my oldest daughter. Yeah, we did a
That's
father-daughter dance, and she rules, dude. I wanted to say something, and she's like, nope. That's the
Dude,
only
my
rule.
brother got married in Florida, and he's a very, very, rigid Midwestern guy. He, if he could have just not done a wedding, he would have been fine. But he was like, no speeches, no pomp, no best man. We're getting married on the beach. It's fine, destination wedding down in Destin or whatever. But my sister-in-law's sister, younger sister, was like, well, I'm standing up. I don't care what you say. So at the wedding, the bride's sister's standing up there, and I'm sitting in the audience. And I'm like, dude, everyone's going to think you hate me. And then we got to the reception, no speeches. Bride's sister's like, I'm giving a speech. She got up and talked. And then
What?
I was like,
There was no balance.
What a move!
doubling down. I'm sitting in the audience. I'm like, if only you had a brother who was like, I don't know, a professional speaker
Yeah.
who was good at being funny off the cuff, that could really nail it in this room. But my brother's just so It wasn't out of any place of meanness. It was just he just doesn't care about that stuff. And the bride's sister was like, I've been planning for this my whole life. You're not taking this away from
Right.
me.
Wow.
He's just like,
So I
and
like
she's
the I've been planning this.
yes, this is my moment
Yeah.
at your
I've
wedding.
been planning this for
well,
your wedding.
I think his wife had a little to do with it too. She's like, my sister's talking. My
Okay.
sister's standing up with me.
Oh,
I
I
said,
see.
well, whatever. I'm
Okay,
not.
fine.
That's a little different.
And I've given a couple speeches at weddings without permission.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
I love
You
this.
big dummy. What
Oh,
are you
yeah.
thinking?
Usually on a dare
Just clinking?
for money.
How'd he get it going?
Okay, I understand.
That's
So
respectful.
Dares
I
are
mean, you met
fun.
my brother-in-law. He's like, hey, dude, I'll give you $100 to go up there and go just do 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty funny.
All right.
Dares are fun, especially depending on the group. If the groom and the bride are going to think it's funny,
There was one speech that fell really flat,
ooh,
and my wife had to take me off the stage.
oh my
Get off the stage.
goodness.
Get off the stage.
That's it, Scott.
Did you
Get off.
leave or did you stay?
Oh, he's
Oh, I stayed.
After you got
danced,
the
I'm
hook,
sure.
did you stick around?
Oh, of course I did. And I got $100 for it. So, winner.
Hell yeah.
Winner over here.
I did an hour of comedy at a wedding for some fans, and they didn't put me on the bill. Then everything started late. Typical wedding party got there 40 minutes late. They had an ice cream cocktail truck that was supposed to show up, broke down. Things were not going well. Forgot the sound system. All they had was a PA for 400 people. One PA. Even when the best man gave his speech, it sounded like this. I don't care to do a gentleman. And I was just like, and everyone quiets down for that. And they're like, we didn't put you on the program because we want you to be a surprise entertainment for our guests. And I was like, well, I don't want to go up during dinner. And they're like, the guy godfathered me and he goes, we're running behind, man. I hate to do this, but could you just go up during dinner?
Oh,
And I was
no.
yeah, man. He's like, I would consider a personal favor on my wedding day. He really godfathered me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, man, I guess I kissed my cheek. I got to go do it. So there's a line of people getting prime rib, cut. It's not like a service dinner. It's like a line, people going through and getting.
Go with a big,
It's like a swan melting in front of me.
the big high chef's hat at a carving station.
Yes. And I'm like, and I get up on one PA for 400 people downtown on Lucas Avenue at a venue. And I did 45 minutes of stand-up comedy, and no one could hear me. except one table of single aunts sitting in the front. It was all the single.
Sure, they loved it.
They were loving it, dude. But they were the only ones. Everyone else, it started to get to like a high murmur in the room. And man, when I got off stage, I was like, dude, I got to get out of here. I was trying to sell the whole bit and everything. And I'm like, then I realized, I'm like, I wasn't on the program. So everyone at that wedding except this gaggle of single aunts thinks I was the drunkest uncle giving the longest speech in wedding history. I was just like, I got to get out of here. They were sweet people. I love them to this day. It was just bad circumstances. It was brutal, dude. So kudos to you for staying.
Yeah.
I was 0% chance I was sticking around.
You know, I do want to pivot to one thing, and I'm going to draw my ire to Lern as a representative of
The female
the
community.
female community.
Great. Ladies, I'm representing us all. Here it is.
Because, man, you guys,
What do you mean, you guys?
I'm going to lean in on this
What do you
one.
mean, you people?
You guys and your games.
Go. What?
You and your games. And I'm
What
going
kind
to
of
say
mental
this.
games?
I'm going to say this as a warning to all men out there because there's something going on Twitter, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's called the Name One Woman Challenge, and I hate everything about this.
What? I haven't even.
I'm warning you fellas.
Oh,
I haven't
is
seen
this,
right
this.
now.
is this some gotcha thing or something?
Yes, it's a gotcha thing.
Name
What's the
one
name?
woman who has lit a house on fire. Okay.
I want you to listen to the beginning of this little clip here.
Lauren Colvin.
I want you to listen to the beginning of this, so it's a test for your men.
Go.
Guys, I'm warning you, it's a trap.
The women are rising up.
Man test.
This is a trap. Listen to this.
Ask your man to name a woman. If that guy says any other name than yours, you should start a fight.
Name one woman.
Name a woman
Yeah.
and
Harriet
halfway. Why?
So he said a name other than her name.
Oh, it's go time.
Well, usually if someone's presenting you with it, you would assume that their name is off the table. It's, just...
Yeah.
But do you hear the
Disqualified.
beginning of this?
Start a fight.
Ask your man to name a woman. If that guy says any other name than yours, you should start a fight.
What's wrong with that? We're going to start
What?
a fight.
What's wrong with
You
that?
guys think
I
you're
would-
the only ones that can start a fight?
I would definitely say my wife's name first. I mean, every
No,
single
you wouldn't.
time.
You just said you were thinking of somebody else because the person asking you, their name is unassumed to be the name.
I'm saying if somebody was trying to gotcha with that, you would assume.
But we wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
yeah.
I don't, I mean,
I
I
think
don't,
it's just safer to say someone like Joy Behar or something. So.
Learn.
it's kind of stupid.
Name one man.
Tim Elwell.
Now
That
she
took
knows.
too long.
And
That took
still took a
way
long
too
time.
long.
Because that took a
What's my
while.
husband's name?
What's
Hang
his
on.
name? Ooh, Bird. John, no, Tim.
I mean, yeah, I would be the same as Moon. I would assume that name is off the table.
Would
Yeah.
you be upset if you said to Tim, name one woman?
He would name somebody else. And no, I've done this. This is
Oh, you've done this?
not this exact thing, but a very
She
similar
started
thing.
this trend.
Yeah, I'm the trendsetter, dude. No, I mean, this is stupid. What is this?
Yeah.
There are legit like women who are getting into fights with their men,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What the hell did I do?" Like
Right.
that's watching some of these videos, and just the look of what the hell, like what?
Yeah. Maybe that dude was just reading an article about Anne Hathaway.
Oh, sure.
I'd just
Reading
say
an
Rosa
article.
Parks. Name a woman, Rosa Parks. And if you start a fight, you're racist.
You're a racist.
I just say Oprah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just say Oprah.
Safe.
Exactly.
It's safe.
I think this is
Probably
dumb.
the safest name.
Not our
Taylor
best showing
Swift.
of woman. Okay, this is
Name
not good.
one woman. Mother Teresa.
Oh, my
You say
God.
as a
Ooh, that's a good
representative
one.
of the female community.
Shame.
Shame. Shame for this.
Cersei Lannister.
Shame for this.
Right. We're not into this. This
Okay,
is some
good.
lame chick
I
stuff.
just didn't. I wanted just to protect the men out there.
Oh my God, you're
Who
so
may get-
brave.
Who may get? Thank you.
Yeah, listen, man.
Who may be
it's coming.
blindsided. So brave by this stupid question. The name one woman challenge, and just a look of I just got home from work. What?
You know what's funny?
Name one woman,
Is this
and you
is
name
so
somebody
dumb.
else, and you're in a fight.
This is so dumb, but I understand where this lame stuff is coming from. It's coming from a deep place of insecurity in their relationship, and they're trying to. It's also the season. 'Tis the season of breakups, so
Oh, is it?
people are
Oh.
trying to figure out how to get out of things, and this is a perfect
this is
way.
not. This is cuffing season.
Well, for some, maybe for some, it's cheaping
Cuffing
out.
season.
Yeah, cuffing, like you.
Handcuff yourself to somebody for the holidays.
Yeah, you kind of
That way you get a
hunker
gift.
down so you get a gift,
so.
And then you break up before you have to give them their.
Yeah, you drop them on the second.
Well, it's more than just a gift. It's you need a +1 for things.
Oh, right. Yeah. To
yeah.
feel
People want to
warm
get
and
out of
cuddly.
gift giving.
That's
And they
why
want,
I didn't.
They want to just get out of being cuffed to somebody to go to all the
What's that
holiday
called?
crap.
Decuffing?
Decuffing season is now.
Yeah, it's got to be a cute,
start that
a
trend.
cute term.
It's time to break up.
I hate everything about
Me
this.
too.
And I will
level.
not stand for it.
I'm not standing for it either.
I'm not standing for it, and I'm telling you guys, don't fall into this trap.
It says
That's right.
it refers to when people get in a relationship during the colder months of the year, even though they're ordinarily not interested in a commitment.
Just somebody to keep them warm.
So this really is
that what it
cuffing
is?
season.
I would think you would try to bail before you had to buy all the gifts.
Yeah.
Like if you're not feeling
Yeah,
it,
you know,
get
some
out.
people would rather get a gift for somebody else than go to a holiday function solo when everybody else is with somebody.
Yeah, the impulse to seek out companionship or fill an emotional void during the holiday season.
That's what this is. It's cuffing season, guys. We're all attached.
I don't like it.
So we're good. But don't fall for this one name, name one woman challenge thing. I don't like that.
Oh. The opposite of cuffing season is fielding.
Fielding.
The fielding season.
When
Quite
does that
literally
start?
the opposite of cuffing season. It's the winter impulse to snuggle up with somebody indoors. Fielding season is the time from late May to early September, during which people like to keep it cool and play the field,
Hell
baby.
yeah. Tank top season.
Fielding.
Steve says that, I guess his lady did the name one woman challenge to him. He just said his mother's name.
Yeah, what now?
And got no comment back. He says he wins. Yeah, you win.
Okay, good for you.
I don't know. I feel like that's the worst one you could do.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like if it's going to start a fight with your wife, that's the worst one you could do.
His name
a
your mother.
woman, mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yuck.
I knew it.
Yuck. This story making the rounds, and I thought of Moon when I saw this. A guy goes to a tattoo shop to get a tattoo of the Waffle House logo on himself.
Yes, I have a logo or two.
It's pretty cool.
Well, I thought of Moon. Moon's got the Lion's Choice
Yeah.
logo tattooed. Are there any other brands tattooed on your body somewhere?
I'm sure.
I got a couple band logos, so maybe that counts. I have the
You got initials?
I have the Missouri logo. I have a big Missouri on me.
You
Do I
have the
have any
Lion's
logos?
Choice. That is a brick and mortar establishment.
Oh, it's straight off the fry bag. We literally ordered it. The tattoo, the artist was in my living room. We ordered Lion's Choice, and I was like, "Yo, can you put this logo on me?" And he's like, "Yeah."
It's a cool lion.
Okay, so we all have tattoos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Scott's got one.
I don't have the lion. I have the brand,
Oh, you do?
Lion's Choice. It's like the old school sign that used to be printed on the. It's just a big red thing. It's pink now because I didn't hold the red very well. But
Tim's got Domino's tattoo on his thigh.
yeah, dude,
Domino's
I forgot about
pizza.
that.
He loves Domino's pizza that much.
Yeah. We have Domino's pizza franchisees in our family. His brother.
When
He has like 15 of them.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Locally?
Southwest Missouri and like Arkansas.
Where on his thigh?
Like on his, I think it's his left thigh.
How
on the
close to his?
his wiener.
His
Not
pizza.
close. It's on the outside.
I was hoping he
He's-
chased you around, telling you to avoid the noise.
No, I was going to say avoid the noise. He's got an arrow to his penis.
That's what he does. He chases her around.
Avoid the noise. No, it's an arrow somewhere else.
I didn't know Tim's brother owns 15 Domino's
yeah.
franchises.
He's quite wealthy, actually. They
would
started
imagine.
in the kitchen and like worked their way up, and now they
That's
like win all
amazing.
the awards every
awesome.
year. It's
Really?
They're like chumsing it up with the actual owners of Domino's. Yeah, big
Whoa.
time.
That's
we
great.
eat
I
a
know that.
lot of Domino's at our house.
Well, this guy, he goes to a Florida tattoo shop. And I'm trying to remember, I got a bunch of tattoos. Did I pay? Do you pay after or before?
Man, I don't know. It's
Gotta
been a
be
long,
after,
It's been a
right?
long time since I've been tattooed by someone I don't know.
It's after, I think. I've never paid before. It's always been after because I'm always like, oh, thanks so much, and I like tip.
Yeah, because this guy walked out. This guy's like, I'm not paying. And
After he got the tattoo?
after he got the tattoo,
What?
he refused to pay.
Because it was a piece of poop? Or he
No,
was
just
planning
I'm
this?
just not playing. I'm just not paying.
What are you going to do? Take it back?
That's right.
He pulled the, what are you going to do? Take it back?
I
See it?
believe, yeah. So he got this guy, Max. down in Florida, 33 years old, was arrested after he refused to pay the $250 for the tattoo he got from the Ink God shop in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, he's stealing. He's stealing ink.
He
Whoa,
was
steal and ink.
Stealing ink. He was hammered when he got the Waffle House logo tattooed on his right calf. About 5 inches wide, gray and black, since he didn't want to pay for the additional $100 for the yellow ink.
So he stopped it halfway through. He didn't get the. Oh no, he chose to.
He
not get the
chose to
extra.
not get the yellow ink, which would be an extra $100.
The artist knew he had a cheap ass in his chair already.
When it came time to pay, he refused to. They said refused all options to satisfy his debts.
Dude, you know what was crazy is when we were in Vegas a couple weeks ago
What
playing
other
that.
options were there?
When we were playing that, when we were Young Fest, we stayed in the. Oh shoot, what was it? What was that place called? Dang, whatever it was. It had one of those club tattoos, Chester's old place, in the hotel, like ground level, in one of the little hallway corridors, you know, next to like the pizza place.
Chester who?
Chester Bennington. He used to own club
Okay.
tattoos.
Cheetah.
And
That's what I thought.
they had a club
Chester's
tattoo in the hotel, but like it almost looked like a mall kiosk kind of thing. And dude, there were people lined up at 7 a.m.
You get tattoos?
to get tattoos. And I thought, whoa, like, are you still up from the night before and getting a tattoo? But no one looked drunk, and they're not gonna tattoo a drunk person at 7 a.m. And there, sure enough, like when I saw the gal open up the fence, open up the doors, and when I got my my breakfast and I went past it again at 7:10, there's like 3 people in chairs just getting their
There's
arms
no way
tattooed.
at 7 a.m. if you're getting a tattoo, you're not drunk. Unless you go there specifically for that tattoo parlor, and that's
That's what
the
I'm
only time
thinking.
you get an appointment.
Right.
But in this particular case, dude's like, I ain't paying. Refused all options to satisfy his debts. He did have some money. I hit $6 on him when he was frisked.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I wonder what the policy is with that. Like, how do tattoo parlors get their money if somebody is like, I'm not paying? I don't know what the actual stipulation
I guess
is.
the only deterrence is arrest.
I guess so.
Get arrested.
Or swamp justice,
I guess you
which
could
sue.
I think is, you can't take back. Listen, if you steal a TV from Best Buy, you get the TV back.
Maybe you get to cut it off of them. People in the chat saying the guy just came out with a cheese grater.
Oh, God.
That's
Oh yeah, just grate that baby
Just
right off.
Take her back. No.
Say that in addition to
So
his
gross.
fresh Waffle House art, he has several other tattoos, including a black and white tribute to the Insane Clown Posse on his forearm. Why is
This
that
guy's
funny?
got cool stuff.
I don't know. I like Violent J. No cap.
What is it, the Hatchet Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one leg being broken, I think, is justice.
That's it.
Bald Kenny just comes out from the back room. He's got like a collar on.
Bald
Take care of him, Kenny.
Yeah, if this guy got a Waffle House tattoo, he didn't pay for it, we have an official new poster boy for the state of Florida. Congratulations.
He might have been mad that they didn't remember to like leave one of the letters unlit. This doesn't look like a real Waffle House. It's like one of the lights is out.
No, he just straight up refused to pay.
Waffle Ho.
Here's another story that I saw making the rounds this morning, and I want your opinion on the justice being doled out
Okay.
by a judge in Cleveland. So back in September, and if you watch the video, see if you can pull up the video of Rosemary Hayne getting arrested for throwing a burrito bowl at a Chipotle worker. We've been seeing a rash of just violence towards fast food workers. People crawling in through drive-through windows, people throwing stuff, starting fights, coming behind the counter. Seems to be a thing nowadays to abuse fast food workers. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people going in and out of fast food every day, and I think everybody's just kind of on edge. It's been a rough couple years.
Watch what she does here. Look at this. See if they show the video.
It's been a rough couple years, and I think this is like an easy target.
I'm watching on mine.
Fast food workers are easy targets for
Did you see
these
she just,
angry, crazy people.
hauls off and just takes her. Those Chipotle burrito bowls are heavy.
I know.
That's 6 pounds of crap right there.
She didn't like what she got, and
She's
she
a
took the
lefty.
whole thing as if it were a cream pie.
Yeah, it looked like a clown getting pied. Look at this. And she, I mean,
Ugh,
at least she gets her hands up and blocks
that
a
poor
little bit.
woman is just like
That poor woman.
And can you,
astounded. Like, what just happened?
and look at that. She paid extra for guac.
Terrible shorts on this woman too. Hot pink.
What do you think the punishment should be?
Maybe
What
not
is the
allowed
punishment?
to buy fast food anymore.
Like this is
A Waffle House tattoo without the yellow.
If your instinct is to do that to somebody,
Yeah.
is to throw your hot burrito bowl into somebody's face. Like, you're not a nice person.
I threw a beer at a guy one time, but he deserved
But
it.
but he deserved it.
Yeah, but
Was this
I mean
road
that
rage?
was not. But he really upset me by
Thanks, Scott.
touching me, and so that was
Okay,
different.
That's different.
This woman obviously was mad about her order.
She said the order was wrong and it looked disgusting.
Yeah.
So she threw the whole thing in the worker's face. What's the punishment for that?
Also, that worker probably didn't make that burrito, so she's not even getting the justice she wants.
Chipotle
Yeah, that was
is an
the checkout
assembly
gal.
line.
It's this.
Th-
Yeah.
that was the checkout gal.
Yeah. Right.
What kind of beers you throw?
I was down in New
Did you-
Orleans.
Oh.
Did you
I took it
splash
with-
or did you hit him with the bottle/glass?
No, it was in a plastic cup, and
Oh.
it just went all over his jacket.
Good for you.
Thank you.
What
What's
was this?
the-
What was this for?
A man touching
Man
me.
touched her inappropriately.
Oh.
That's okay. That's
He
justified.
like spilled
I'm okay.
his
I'm
beer
okay
on
with
me and
that.
touched me. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. What should the punishment be for this throwing of the burrito bowl at the Chipotle worker's face
I don't know. Maybe they got to eat a Qdoba.
for the rest of their lives?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
banning.
No,
I mean,
Qdoba's
that's
good.
assault,
Wouldn't
brother.
have Mess that up. I think they have to wear the bowl of shame, right?
The burrito bowl of shame around
Yeah.
her neck.
I mean, it's assault, dude. You got the algebra of deterrence.
Prison time should be, right? I mean,
Yeah.
maybe a month or two
well, I
in
think-
jail.
I don't
If-
think.
A
If
month
people
or
were
two.
online,
Why?
Dude, there are billionaires that are doing far worse in different ways that are getting off with probation. You're going to put somebody who is clearly sad and it's manifesting in anger, clearly just a sad state of a person right now, where they feel like they have to throw something. You know, like, I mean, this is a sad person.
This is not a sad person. It's a bad person.
This
Yeah, but I'm
person
just saying,
should be
like,
banned. From
well, as
that
I say, you know
location.
how with internet crimes,
That's it?
With
Yeah.
internet crimes, they'll take the internet privilege away from people. Like you're not allowed to be on that, and you'll get in trouble if they bust you for it. She should have the privilege of going to fast food taken away, where you can't get fast food.
Your punishment, Lern, is you can't go to
Yep.
Chipotle anymore.
We will-
That's it.
We will set up a
That's
picture
it.
of this woman not allowed.
That's it. You're free to go.
Persona
You can't go
non
to
grata.
Chipotle. Get out of here.
In the
Yeah.
kingdom of Chipotle.
She's not allowed. And you know what? I feel bad. Again, Chipotle is an assembly line. So whomever made that burrito is not who she threw that burrito at. And so just ban her. Did she hurt the woman? No.
Yes,
she embarrassed.
she
Did she
did.
hurt the woman? It's a burrito.
I mean, it's
Burrito bowl.
It's a.
Oh, is it bowl?
It's assault.
It's assault. It's
assault.
hot food.
It should be whatever. What's the standard for assault? Like if I just throw
Time in jail.
okay, but isn't it a fine usually first?
Well, I will
And a
tell you
public
what
lashing.
happened.
She got fined $1,500.
I will tell you what
That's an
happened.
expensive burrito. Make it the most expensive burrito that she'll never, ever, ever forget.
She didn't think it. Okay, so the reason she threw the burrito bowl
You can do
at
that
the
just by
woman
adding avocado.
is she didn't think it was made well enough or something. Started yelling at the poor girl, threw it in her face, got thrown in jail for assault. Footage of it went viral, and that's a video we just saw. Now, this whole incident in the news again. She just got sentenced last week, and her judge decided to get creative with the sentence. So the judge, Timothy Gilligan, he gave her 180 days in jail, suspended 90 of those days, and he offered a way for her to lop off another 60 days if she wanted to.
Wow. So she gets 6 months. It's down to 3, and then now she can get
Now she can
1
knock-
month jail time.
Now she could knock 2 months off
Right. So she can get down to 30 days jail time.
if she agrees to get a job working at a fast food restaurant.
Oh. Yeah, she needs to
That
learn.
is awesome.
For
She
at
has to
least-
work. She has to work part-time there for minimum 20 hours a week for at least 2 months.
I like
I
that.
didn't know
That's
that-
a great
I didn't know
rule.
a judge could put these types of stipulations in something.
As long as it's agreed upon by the
I just
prosecutor.
I just had no idea you could get creative like that. I thought it
Yeah.
was money or jail. Money.
I
jail.
like that
Yeah.
because it actually does help rewire her thinking. Hopefully,
Yeah, it's like community service. Only you're working
as long
in the
as
food
everybody,
industry.
I think as long as everybody agrees to it and it's not super crazy.
Yeah.
and the nice thing is not taxpayer dollars on that.
Yeah, this is a person that completely lashed out and obviously has some things going on. To me, I'm like, no, I don't think like jail. I think learn your lesson. I love that. Like the service of, hey, now you got to go work.
Oh, I think a little
in
jail
this-
too. I think this is a good combo for everybody.
Look at
This is for
everybody.
everybody everybody's happy here.
Justice combo.
I want jail. You want service.
Banning. I want banning.
You want banning. I'm sure she's not allowed at that Chipotle.
Right.
Maybe she should have to work in the kitchen at jail. In jail.
I'm okay with her I'm okay with this. Here is the judge sentencing Rosemary, along with comments from him and the victim, by the way.
Do you want to walk in her shoes for 2 months and learn how people should treat people, or do you want to do your jail time?
I'd like to walk in her shoes.
Yes.
She didn't get a slap on her wrist. She's going to learn how to work in fast food, and hopefully it'll be good.
And no one deserves that. So I thought, why should the city taxpayers pay for her and feed her for 90 days in jail if I can teach her a sense of empathy?
Yep.
I'm okay with this.
I like it.
I'm into it.
Okay, so then the chat brings up the logical question here, which is, who's going to hire her?
You don't think there are any felons?
I'm just saying.
Working in fast food establishments?
She's now fairly infamous for this thing. So, one googie of her name, and they're going to be like, oh.
You know what? I'm sure.
You assaulted one of our employees?
Hey,
Okay,
you know
cool.
what? I would guess that actually Chipotle would be okay hiring this woman
Okay,
as
I
a
can see
decent PR stunt. Like, hey,
I can see that.
we're Chipotle.
We're
yeah, we
Chipotle.
charge.
Hey.
we charge extra for guac, and we're really overrated. But
We hire felons.
hey,
oddly
we're giving this woman a
crunchy.
second chance.
Well, that other woman shouldn't have to work with this woman at all.
that's
None
a
of those
point.
people
Well, she
that
needs
work
a
there.
raise. Yeah.
What does that say, though, about fast food working? That it's being offered as an alternative to prison.
Oh, good point.
Well, it's not just that. It's also
Listen, you can go do jail time, or you work at McDonald's.
I will take jail.
The choice is yours.
Can I have a day to think about it?
No, you need to decide now.
Man. It's one thing I never did.
On the days where it was 25-cent cheeseburgers when I worked at McDonald's when I was in the service, I would have taken jail. Wild. It was wild. Or it was 40-cent cheeseburgers. Maybe it was 25-cent hamburgers, 40-cent cheeseburgers.
I can imagine. But at least those days had to go
With no
somewhat
limit.
fast. Right?
No limit. There was not like limit 10 per customer.
Oh, yeah. Those are the days that you'd have some church function and they go, we're getting 100 hamburgers. We'll pick them up in 25 minutes.
Oh, they wouldn't pre-order.
Oh, it's just at the counter?
This was
Hi.
at the counter
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you? 100 cheeseburgers,
or
please.
at the drive-through.
3 without pickles.
We got to stop talking about McDonald's, dude.
You're almost there.
Oh,
I'm
you're almost there, dude.
I-
3 weeks. Or whatever. What is it? The 6th. You'll be
You're
fine.
going to make it.
What are you going to get? You're getting fish fillet or something?
Filet o fish, fries, barbecue sauce on the side.
Oh, man.
Big old Coke.
Hey, speaking of,
That is a decent barbecue sauce, isn't it? I love barbecue
we
sauce.
need the food lawyer for this, Rafe.
No. I'll call him.
We need the food lawyer for this. There's a family suing Panera, a.k.a. St. Louis Bread Co. I don't know if you heard about this case. This case is making national news, saying their caffeinated lemonade led to a man's cardiac arrest.
Caffeinated lemonade.
So I
is it
guess-
advertised that it's caffeinated?
Here's what they said. So the family, and this is on STLtoday.com, family, 46-year-old Florida man filed a wrongful death suit and negligent lawsuit against one of the biggest fast casual restaurants in the U.S., claiming Panera Bread's caffeine-filled lemonade drink led to his death.
Damn.
So this guy had high blood pressure. His name is David Brown, had high blood pressure and didn't drink energy drinks. But the lawsuit said he thought that Panera's charged lemonade was safe since it was not advertised as an energy drink.
Okay.
It was offered in the same place as restaurants' non-caffeinated or less caffeinated drinks. And this is what they said in the lawsuit. I think I've seen that, the charged lemonade. It is like, they give you the cup and you kind of self-serve.
Right. Yeah, I get an alternative to soda. I always get lemonade because I think, it's not going to be caffeinated.
Does it specifically say charged lemonade? I'm trying to think. The lawsuit says that back on October 9th, this guy had the drink 3 times during a visit to Panera in Florida. On his walk home, he had a heart attack and died.
Wow. That's awful.
He'd ordered a Panera charged lemonade at least 7 times over the course of 2 weeks in September and October.
People are saying they do display the caffeine amounts for the charged lemonade at Panera.
And the lawsuit says defendants knew or should have known that the Panera charged lemonade, as designated and formulated, once consumed, could injure children, pregnant and breastfeeding women, and people sensitive to caffeine by causing catastrophic injuries and or death.
Okay, so the charge things this is like a line. This isn't just something that's hidden in there. Like, we also have a charged lemonade. There's a whole series of it called charged sips, and it says naturally flavored and plant-based, contains caffeine, and then under each one says contains caffeine 115 to 219 milligrams, or whatever flavor, because they're all different. Man, typically, dude, I'm always on the customer side. If it because a lot of times all the false advertising or near false advertising, they'll push it to the envelope, to the line, as they will naturally, because that's people trying to make money and whatever. But come on, man, at some point, this is your body. You know you have high blood pressure. You're supposed to.
You need to watch everything that goes into your body.
I mean, we need to be doing that anyway
with
our nutrition. But if you have something that you already know is pre-existing that's going on, you've got to know. Ask your doctor. Does this medicine increase my heart? My blood pressure?
Let's say you have a gluten intolerance. You're going to make sure that everything you put in your body has no gluten in it.
Right.
And you're going to ask questions and be 100% sure, because it could kill you.
I got vegan friends or friends that have different dietary needs, and if they're not sure, they ask. And if they ask and somebody says, "Oh, I don't know," then they don't risk that, because that's something that's important to them or very unhealthy for them to mess with.
Well, the thing going
if you're allergic to something, you know that, and you go in.
This is the second wrongful death lawsuit, by the way.
For the lemonade?
For the lemonade.
I was going to say, people have downtime, though, where they're not constantly thinking about that. And they think, a lemonade, I love lemonade. I've had it before. It's not going to do me in. And this guy maybe just completely spaced on the sign.
Yeah, another lawsuit filed in October. 21-year-old Sarah Katz, a student with a heart condition, died in September of 2022 after drinking the charged lemonade.
Damn.
But I mean, this could have happened anywhere. Everybody's doing these charge this or energy that, or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. Where do you guys fall on this?
What if
I'm not victim blaming?
What if I threw this in there? This guy, he had something called he had a chromosomal deficiency order, developmental delays, blurred vision, mild intellectual disability. He would go to Panera after work for meals as many as 3 times a week because the lawsuit said he felt the chain advertised as being healthy, a healthy alternative to other places.
Right. And it is, for the most part.
Yeah. It's a tough case.
It's a tough one.
It's a tough
case. And it's one of those, too, that if you're the family and you know his situation, you would think they would be keeping an eye on asking him what he's getting there, this and that, and making sure that it's all on the up and up. And
it's hard.
Right stuff.
It's hard to monitor.
Yeah,
it's hard to monitor.
This is a tough case.
Somebody said that they added the sign after death. If that's or after the first death. If that's the case, I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's called charged. What else are you gonna do?
I don't know.
It's lemonade. It's still it's still
lemonade.
full of sugar. So, I mean, that's not good for your blood pressure, probably.
All right. Here's another local food case, and this has been settled. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Remember, Mission Taco was being sued
from the tortilla place.
Mission Tortilla Place.
Yeah, please tell me that's all settled.
That is all settled.
Good.
Cool.
Hey, Mission Taco, by the way, providing our VIP members on Saturday.
Oh, my
With
goodness.
food?
With food, dude. Mission Taco.
Local taco chain, Mission Taco Joint, Mission Foods, the tortilla and chip manufacturer. They entered a joint settlement after Mission Foods pursued Mission Taco in court over trademark infringement back in October. I believe the terms were not disclosed, but Mission Taco is still allowed to use the word mission.
Good.
So I wonder if there was a monetary exchange. I wonder if there was a money exchange. They said the terms of the settlement are not known.
I want them to deal together. I want the tortillas and the Mission Taco to join forces.
Come together.
Because I buy Mission tortillas.
Yeah, they do.
They're delicious.
The parent company. Go ahead, Scott.
The stuff that Mission Taco makes, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
Scott.
Stop it.
Okay.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of the word, apparently.
I like them.
I'm a patron of all things Mission.
So the parent company of Mission Foods claimed the word Mission is inherently distinctive and after 60 years in business had come to signify Mission food products. The company asked the court to bar Mission Taco here in St. Louis from using Mission Taco, and Mission Taco Joint and opening new restaurants, including the one that's slated to open in Town and Country. The notice of the settlement was submitted to the Eastern District of Missouri. The courts and the terms of the agreement were not disclosed. Lawsuit will be dismissed.
Mission Taco is probably our number one most delivered product at our house. That's always our go-to. It's like, you want to treat ourselves tonight? Let's treat ourselves. Oh, Mission Taco.
Mm-hmm.
It's always.
I don't have one near my house. I would go.
Whole family loves it.
I would go, but there's none near my house.
I thought they were going to open up
Town and Country.
Town and Country. Is it still happening?
It's still slated to open, but I think this lawsuit may have slowed them down a little bit.
So this impacted us.
Yeah, possibly.
Dude, the Pandora's Lunchbox, which is a beer cocktail, I don't even know what they call it, is so good.
Oh, yeah?
It's Modelo.
Somebody's going to be there opening day with their drinking pants on.
Modelo. It's like a peach liqueur and then a splash of lime. The thing is so good. Oh, and they put a pineapple
You're
slice
ready,
in it.
right? You're ready.
So
When are you opening up, Mission, huh?
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, Team Rizz Member of the Day is brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, proud sponsor Team Rizz. Visit hotshotsnet.com/Team Rizz. From Heron, Illinois, Megan Doty is out.
Yeah, Megan.
Where's Heron?
Heron.
Southern Illinois, by where Rafe and I.
Heron, Illinois.
Hairwink?
Hairwink?
It's right by Marion, Illinois.
Harold?
Where are you from? Heron, Illinois.
Heron,
Can you
Illinois.
repeat the word, please?
Heron.
Heron.
Megan is a huge fan of the Rizz Show, has been a supporter of all members of the show for many years. Appreciates Moon's bands for helping her get through every stage of her life.
All right.
Enjoys Lern's passion for what she does. The light that Rafe has brought into her life.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm talking Megan's life, not Lern's life.
But also my life.
But also, I guess,
you.
Lern's life. King Scott's glorious hair and my impact on so many fans of the show. Megan's favorite segments include the In Memoriam and the Sex Toy of the Week reviews. Megan Doty from Heron, Illinois, is our Team Rizz Member of the Day.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Heron gets its super sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz.
Heron.
Herring.
All right, it's 7:14. Crab on Celebrities after the break. Wednesday, first look at the traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in those NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. Right lane closed due to a stalled vehicle 64 westbound after McKnight. We have a lane closed due to a crash 270 eastbound just before Missouri 21. Your point forecast, cool and dry, high of 49. Right now it's 37. At the Point Studio, and your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Lern, what do you got?
Move in, now move out, hands up, hands down. Limp Bizkit's coming to town.
All right, you couldn't wait to do that.
I couldn't wait to do that. Who is the coolest grandpa of all time, the most powerful women in the world, and the best and the worst of TV for 2023?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next in your Crab on Celebrity. Stay there. The program phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams. 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. Matchup with Moon happening in just a little bit. Give away some fabulous prizes, including tickets to Sebastian Maniscalco coming to Enterprise Center December 14th of next year. We've got tickets to go see Nikki Glazer April 27th over at the Fabulous Fox. We got tickets to go see Steel Panther, which is coming up on the 17th over at the Factory. And we got tickets for Punk Rock Christmas in just a couple days, Saturday over at the Pageant. Also, around 8 o'clock, the debut of a new Christmas song from a group called the Punk Rock Machine, which includes our very own Moon.
That's
to my
right.
left here.
I'm so excited, guys.
Christmas in St. Louis.
You have no idea. This is going to be your favorite Christmas song of all time, especially if you know anything about St. Louis. This is going nationwide, baby. This is putting St. Louis on the map.
Yeah,
you know how
that's
Limp Bizkit put Jacksonville on the map? On the map? Punk Rock Machine will put St. Louis on the map.
Well, let's
At
see.
least for the
Let's give it one spin.
Christmas season.
Let's give it a spin. See what the kids think. I think you'll like it.
After you hear it, go check it out on Spotify and Apple Music and all that and put it in your playlist because it is super fun. Punk Rock Machine, by the way, that's our band. Me and Tim Convey and and all the fellas, the super group that have put together Punk Rock Christmas and Punk Rock Disney, the Can You Feel the Punk Tonight. And then we're actually have a few other things in development for next year.
Calm down. Let's save it to 8 o'clock when we play the song.
All
We're
right,
playing the
bro.
song at 8 o'clock.
All right. Fine.
When we get there.
Just having a good time. I'm really excited.
I can see you're excited. Do you guys remember talking about this this YouTuber who crashed a plane for clicks?
Yes, remember that? And he acted like it was an emergency landing or something.
He purposely crashed a plane in California. This guy's name is Trevor Jacob. And the video is wild. He is in this like single engine propeller plane. And he's flying in California. He says the plane, he says the power cut on the plane.
Right.
He just so happened to have a parachute on. He just so happened to have all the cameras on the plane.
Yeah.
And he bailed out as the plane was going down.
Just so happened to have a Monster Energy drink in his hand.
Right.
Out in front of the camera.
And the GoPro, like there were GoPros on the camera. It showed the plane crashing into the forest somewhere in California. Well, he was just, and people are like, this is not, you crashed this on purpose. You're not fooling anybody. Well, he was just sentenced to 6 months in federal prison.
Wow.
6 months in federal prison. Because obviously what he did was very dangerous. He bailed out with the parachute and let the plane crash over unpopulated terrain, but here's a little clip from the crash.
Oh my gosh. Get me out of this. I guess I should probably document what's going on. I cut my finger pretty bad, got my elbow.
I guess you should.
Happy to be alive.
Could have started a forest fire and ruined
Who knows?
California even more. What an
A
a-hole.
million things could have happened. But, you know, people did see that video and they were like, man, how cool.
Right.
Guy bailed out.
So cool.
So cool. And he did it for clicks.
What a crazy person.
Yeah.
What an a-hole. And he's going to spend 6 months in federal prison for it. Now, if social media isn't addictive, then why do we spend so much time looking at it? Because this guy did it for the clicks, and I was a little skeptical at first, but I watched the video through. You know, we know most of the internet is not real, right? A new survey found that Americans believe only 37% of the content on social media is real. And that includes struggling to separate authentic images from the ones with hidden filters, Photoshop, other edits. But it's more than that. People are skeptical of targeted advertisements, as well as influencer content, like those products that could be pitched as friendly tips and hacks, but are actually scripted paid promotions. Mm-hmm. There's also the businesses that friends and followers try to sell you on, which are often pyramid schemes, bots, and spam profiles. Overall, 74% of Americans admit they can't tell what's real and what's fake.
It's scary, man.
It really is.
It's scary to see. I'll see Facebook video, and I've talked about this before. These are the thing I detest most on social media are like these influencers that are stealing other people's pranks, and they're not even doing them. They're like fake doing them to like, I'm going to hide in the refrigerator. It's like 4K. There's like 9 cameras on them. And they're like, I'm going to hide in the refrigerator and scare my husband. It's like some hot suburban mom.
Yeah.
Right
you know,
on.
in her Gucci heels, like climbing into a refrigerator, fully done makeup. The husband walks in and he's like, what's going on? The acting's terrible. And then I look at the comments and it's like, oh my God, these two are such wild. They must have so much fun together. She's always pranking Tom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is clearly is fake, and it's not even an original idea, and they're making money on it. And they'll drag something out, like they'll drag out her pushing someone off the boat for 3 minutes so they can get the ads.
Somebody's
That's
jealousy is
I
ugly.
was gonna say, that's like the basis of all entertainment, from music to everything. But at least, and here's all I'll say, is at least they're making content. At least they're doing something, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. I listened to an entire podcast yesterday.
Stealing.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, people steal my music. I mean, and have been much bigger doing it. What I'm saying is, and they're going to steal something that you do and probably be bigger. But what I'm saying is, it's the tip of the iceberg. I listened to this entire thing about AI, and when this gets out of control, because it's about to, it's going to scour, like it will rip off websites, figure out how to change it just enough to stay outside the purview of illegal, and then be able to create content on its own and flood the market with it where we won't be able to tell the difference. So at least all I'm saying is in their defense, and not that they need defense, but at least there's somebody doing something. It's about to be flooded billions of times more by actual not people doing things.
Almost 3/4 of people, admit they can't always tell what's real and what's fake. And I'm one of those. But now I could take everything with a grain.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
I've been fooled a gazillion times. And it's going to get worse over the next 10 years.
I think it's going to get, I think this is the last point in which we can at least somewhat decipher fake from not. I mean, just wait, man.
Who's we? Because most people, that's what I'm worried more about the comments than I am. Because if AI is coming, we can't tell that a video on Facebook on an airplane that clearly has 2 pillars made of wood in the middle of it, there'll be like a bad set. And and it'll be gross stuff like a fake guy with Alzheimer's. They had one going around the other day. It was like the acting was terrible. It was like this lady coming out of the bathroom. It was like husband with Alzheimer's, and he's like, "Who are you people?" He's doing and just totally grossly taking advantage of people with a horrible disease. And then the whole plane sings a song, and he gets his memory back at the end. And I'm like, this is atrocious on so many levels.
Yeah.
And it's the acting, but the comments are like, "This is the most beautiful, heartwarming thing I've ever seen." I'm like, "Go to bed, Aunt Sharon."
But are those bots?
You shouldn't be on the internet.
Are those comments, is all that bots to then promote it on the algorithm where it's then fed to more people? Dude, Facebook is the most egregious with it too.
Who knows?
That's where their market
is. Possible.
I hope it burns it all down. I'm watching the flames. I'm watching it all, the embers, and I'm just watching it all burn.
You burned a house down, though. That's your thing.
But, this is going to be what we've all been wanting the internet to go away. We want to go back to the analog days. It's coming because people are tapping out. I'm shutting down some of my Facebook groups and stuff because I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm streamlining in 2024.
I'm out.
Well, think about, when email started, or even before that, just mailboxes. Think about when junk mail started and how people started. But at least it took people to figure out, who do we need to send junk mail to? And there was this and that, and then junk mail. The entire internet is going to be junk mail soon.
Yeah, algorithms.
I'm saying that's the AI potential.
Yeah.
That these people I was listening to are worried about or predicting. That the internet will be 99% junk mail.
I thought you were bowing to the overlords.
Well, I, for one, am not going to stand it on one half, and on the other half, I bow to our AI.
He's not going to stand for it. He's going to bow for it.
Yeah.
All right, today is December the 6th. Back in the day, 1,680 years ago, in 343 A.D., the real St. Nicholas died. He secretly gave gifts to poor brides-to-be. He's now the patron saint of bankers and pawnbrokers. 146 years ago, 1877, Thomas Edison spit fire, demonstrating the first sound recording. He recited Mary Had a Little Lamb at his Menlo Park, New Jersey laboratory. 139 years ago, 1884, the Washington Monument was completed. 59 years ago, 1964, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first aired on NBC. It's now on CBS. 54 years ago, 1969, 300,000 fans attended what they called Woodstock West, a festival featuring Santana, Jefferson Airplane, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, the Rolling Stones at Altamont Speedway in Livermore, California. By the time the Stones came on, do you know the full story on this?
No.
This is wild. Full riot had begun. This is the festival where the organizers thought, you know what? Instead of paying real security guards, we're going to pay the Hells Angels.
Right.
Yeah, you've told me.
We're going to pay the Hells Angels to do security for this. So by the time the Stones came on, full riot. Mick Jagger pleads with the crowd to stop. Keith Richards even threatened to jump in himself. 4 people died, including a black man named Meredith Hunter. He was stabbed by one of the Hells Angels, who were there to provide security. The 1970 movie Gimme Shelter includes actual footage of the chaos. If you look more into it, it's wild.
Yep.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love.
Nope, not for this. 44 years in 1979, the first Star Trek movie premieres. Anybody remember the first Star Trek movie? Boring as hell.
I don't.
That was the title of it?
Star Trek,
Boring as hell.
But
Captain's log. Space is boring as hell.
But you know what?
very quiet.
The first Star Trek movie comes out, but man, they made up for it.
Very dark.
The real Star Trek.
We've
made up
traveled
for it
great
back in
distances
82
and
with-
seen nothing.
With Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That's like the one, right? If I was to watch one, because I don't think I've ever seen one of the old ones.
We got to watch the first one.
The
and
boring
then-
as hell one?
Yeah, but because it leads into the second one.
What was the plot of the first one? Do you remember?
They land on a planet, they battle an alien, and
You
they
being
take
serious?
off. I'm
I don't even remember the first one. The second one is where Spock dies.
yeah.
What,
Whoa.
what are you doing?
Next, you're going to tell them
Three
the
is
Harlem
Search for Spock.
Globetrotters
That's
showed up
also a
and
good
saved
one.
the
That's
day.
also a good one.
Why
It
would
wasn't Roberto Montalban, the bad guy.
Oh, yeah. Khan made the whole movie.
Yeah, Khan.
So I don't have to watch this anymore.
Oh,
It
you have
was
to watch it.
You just gave the whole thing away.
It was an overacting act-off between Shatner and Roberto Montalban of like who was overdoing it the most. And I loved it. And it's not an insult. I'm here for it.
Hey, while you're looking that up,
Hello, Captain Kirk. Roberto.
Roberto. There we go. Here's a little scene from Star Trek II.
I shall leave you as you left me, as you left her, marooned for all eternity in the center of a dead planet. Buried alive. Buried alive.
Shatner, here it comes.
what in the world?
Man, thank you for immediately proving my point.
That was
I
weird.
can see his face in my mind.
That was amazing.
That was, and you know what's funny? He's probably like 27 there. He looks 50. He looks like the fall guy. And,
Shatner?
in that
It's
scene
1982.
with that hair. Hey, back, with your video thing, with those Facebook videos, do you think it lines up with my cringe is the new shock theory? Maybe they're doing that cringy stuff on purpose. It's like almost offensive cringe to be the new shock.
Oh, okay.
Because it's getting views because you're watching it. You just told me the whole thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the cringe factor is what's
Well, it's
keeping
being
you there.
served up. It's because of the amount of views it's getting served up to everybody.
Man,
That's a good. good
If Shatner-
It's in my feed, but I'm not like interacting with it. I don't
Yeah, yeah,
comment. I don't give them the comment or give them the.
but I
like
wonder
or
if the
dislike.
cringe is part of the sell.
Maybe.
Maybe.
35 years ago, 1988, the great Roy Orbison dies of a heart attack at age 52.
In
He was only
dreams.
52.
He
I
looks like he
know.
was 30 when he passed away.
Wait,
Bro, somebody.
He always looked old,
Oh.
Roy Orbison.
Traveling Wilburys, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and someone. Did you see that meme the other day? Someone was like, "You want to feel old?" And they're like, "Remember when you thought the Traveling Wilburys were old?" And it was like Tom Petty was 45,
Yeah, dude.
Harrison was 42,
Wow.
I mean, this guy looks like
Orbison was 48.
Yeah,
and
he-
I remember watching the video and being like, "Oh yeah, these guys are all."
Orbison was 52 with the Traveling Wilburys.
I mean,
Because
he
he
looks-
died like just as the record came.
I was just thinking, man, it's still cool. These guys are still able to do this at this age. And play.
Right? Dude,
Yes.
In Dreams, Roy Orbison, In Dreams is one of the prettiest songs ever.
Okay,
Yep,
so
and
Moon's
Drove
got the
All
video
Night.
of him up.
Yes.
Okay, so he's got to be younger than 52.
52.
Honestly.
But when you say,
He looks like he's in his 70s.
definitely.
is he truly, I know Tom Petty's there, but is he the best American rock and roll artist of all time?
We're not getting into
Ooh,
this
I
today
can't
because
do
we
that
know
right
he
now.
is.
I think so, man.
I can't do
Dylan-
this right now.
So when Dylan in '88, when like, well, it's all right came out, Dylan was 47, Petty was 37.
Damn.
Holy smokes!
Roy,
Roy was 52.
Yeah.
Harrison was 45, and who's the fifth guy?
this looks like a 75-year-old
Dylan.
on his
No,
comeback.
it's Bob Dylan. It was Jeff Lynne.
Jeff Lynne was
of course.
41.
Look at
So Roberson was the only one over 50.
Look at Orbison.
He
That-
looks
That
70.
dude.
That's
Glasses.
7 years older than me.
That's you in just a couple more years,
I
pal.
got- oh,
Get
God,
those
no.
glasses.
Yeah.
Get that haircut.
God, no.
We
You
gotta
got
start
some work
working
to do.
out, man. we gotta head it off at the pass now.
29 years ago, 1994, Bush releases their debut record, 16 Stone. That same day, Dumb and Dumber comes out.
What a day.
What a day! That Bush record, dude. I don't think we give it the credit. We celebrate all these different records and all that. That Bush record had 6 freaking singles that
Yep.
went to radio, and all of them topped the last one. And it was, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that's right when I started playing guitar. When I got my first guitar, my first riff.
94?
Yeah, my first. I was late to the game. I was in high school, like a sophomore, and I one of the first riffs I ever played was Silverchair, and then I moved into all the riffs off 16 Stone because you could do every one as a beginner
Calm
guitar
Down,
player
Glycerine.
and just rip
Even
them.
Alien, which didn't even land on the charts.
It's a good
that
record.
could have every song on that record could have been a hit.
That's a good record.
Dude, we unlocked the childhood memory for me, which is crazy. Roy Orbison was the first song I ever requested and got through to a radio station.
Is it really?
As a really little kid.
That's
homesick
That's
from
awesome.
school, and I panicked because I got through and I didn't have anything. So I said "Pretty Woman" by Roy Orbison.
That's a great song.
It was a great song.
Hey,
but I had forgotten about it until we started talking about him, and like you guys opened a filing cabinet in my brain.
did I say Roberto Montalban? I meant Ricardo.
Yeah, you said Roberto.
Oh, man, my apology. Listen,
Ooh.
I'd like to
To the
apologize
Montalban
to the
estate.
Montalban estate. How dare me?
How dare you?
I knew that
Shame.
too. What a idiot.
Shame.
Real shame.
Now I will do what you did to me.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Bright House Plumbing. Call the best, flush the rest, brighthouseco.com, 636-600-0188.
Roberto Montalban, what is wrong with me? It's
Are
time
you
for a
high as
break.
hell right now? It is.
It's time for a
How
break.
many shows? 8 shows?
We're done next Friday. The 15th is our last show of the year. It's time.
It's time. Guys, Christmas came early. Limp Bizkit and Corey Feldman are coming to St. Louis July 18th. Together. Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Riff Raff is also selected to host the run of this tour. And lead singer Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit has collaborated with Feldman on a song from the actor's 2016 album, Angelic to the Core. So they might share the stage for
Okay,
this.
so just so you know,
Angelic to the core.
yeah, this was kind of like quietly announced yesterday.
I know.
I never got a press release.
Same. And I just showed up in my
You don't
feed.
have to do a big thing if you're Limp Bizkit.
Our buddy Luke Spencer from Rocked,
Yeah.
he emailed me, goes, dude, Limp Bizkit, Corey Feldman, July, Amphitheater. And I first thought it was Corey Taylor. And I was like, man, that's a cool.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
That's Limp Bizkit and Corey Taylor from Slipknot. And then I looked closer, like, Corey Feldman.
This is the big time.
Oh, we're definitely going.
I think it's a Thursday.
Oh, yes. Friday off.
We're taking Friday off.
Yes, we are.
We are taking
weekend.
Friday off.
We got
Should
to
we
get
try to host
back
them
there.
when they're in town? Should we host both of them?
Yeah, we
See
should
if
have
do
him on the
something?
show.
I'm going to put a request in to interview Corey Feldman. I will go to the venue.
Yeah. Well, I want to interview Fred. I have a lot of questions.
Who cares about
I
him?
want to tell Fred Durst how in love with him I was, and I would dress up like one of those nookie girls. And
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got very interesting things to say.
I want to hang out with Wes.
Corey
I want to wear his
Feldman.
wig.
I want to hang out with
I wanna
Wes,
take-
play his guitars, and I want to ask John Otto, what is the Matthews Bridge?
Yes.
Corey Feldman is the one to interview.
We need
Can
to
we
have a
get him
Rizz
done?
lounge.
You think
That's
he'd be
the one
willing to
I
go to
want.
the
If you're ever going to give me one, that's the one I want.
Feldman?
Yeah, man.
Of course.
I don't.
Yeah.
You
I'm
two
not-
can
I
double
wouldn't- I
team
have
up.
no interest in the biscuits.
I just want to take him to the transportation museum and hang out.
He's not leaving. He's not leaving the venue.
I had Fred Durst stickers on my alarm clock in high school.
You did?
And I named my mutt dog Biscuit after Limp Bizkit.
There's like 4 bands on that bill.
Yeah.
And Corey Feldman's opening the show.
Yes, he is.
Did that dog have a tendency to break stuff?
Okay.
It was an outdoor dog.
Next story.
Next
That
story.
You ruined it, Moon.
Kelly Osbourne says her dad, Ozzy, spent his 75th birthday, which was Sunday, with a low-key family gathering. I'm talking about this because there was a photo she shared on
saw
Instagram. It's so cute. He is sitting there with all of his grandchildren, Sharon, Jack and Kelly with their kids and their respective spouses. Amy Osbourne, of course, not pictured. But I was sitting there watching or looking at this photo thinking, these little kids have to think that their grandpa is the coolest of all time. I mean, it's just...
No, they just think he's grandpa.
I know, but when they become old enough to realize his impact,
They will
in the
eventually
world,
figure it out.
it's just so cool.
The funniest thing about that picture is I forgot Kelly Osbourne. Her baby daddy's the guy from Slipknot.
Sid Wilson, yeah.
Sid, is he the keyboardist or he's like the synth guy?
Yeah.
Is he the DJ? One of those.
One of those.
That's a cool family photo.
His father-in-law essentially is Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
That guy.
That's cool.
So congratulations to Ozzy. Hope he's around for a long time. Scott Weiland's kid Noah just released a new single called Yesterday. Listen to it. It's very poppy. This guy looks exactly like his dad, but it's like if Post Malone and Scott Weiland had a baby, it would be Noah. We're putting it up on the blog if you want to hear it. It's not good enough to air.
No? Oh, no.
It's pretty bad.
Oh.
There's a new line of My Chemical Romance action figures inspired by Danger Days, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys. Each member of the band gets a figure in the series, which will be out next month, so you can check that out.
Oh, cool.
John Oliver's Last Week Tonight has been renewed for 3 more years on HBO Max, and I love it. I watch it every Monday. I always get it the next day. So congratulations to them. 65-year-old Sharon Stone says she's hotter than she's ever been. She says, and the truth of the matter is that I just get as many people who want to sleep with me now as I ever did. There are guys out there who avoid older women, and Sharon says, it's not because they're not sexy anymore. Quote, you're not as easy as you were when you were young.
I'm not taking anything away from her because she's definitely a good-looking woman, has aged very gracefully and well. Everybody wanted to sleep with you back then, too.
Yeah.
You just didn't hear about it because we didn't have social media.
That's probably true. I'll give you that.
Now, everybody's got a voice, unfortunately.
But she still looks good, man.
She still looks great. I know she had some health issues, but she's looking good.
Forbes revealed their 100 most powerful women list, which is determined by 4 different metrics: money, media, impact, and spheres of influence. And I got to say, out of the top 4 most powerful women in the world, I only recognized one name on this list, which is a problem.
Taylor Swift?
No. She was number 5.
What?
Yeah. I'm talking about Giorgia Meloni, who's the Italian prime minister. I'd never heard of her.
And that's post cousin, right?
Kamala Harris, our vice president here in the States. Christine Lagarde, which is the president of the European Central Bank, and the number 1 most powerful woman
Let's see if I know.
in the world.
Well, give me the name. I'll tell you what she does.
Her name is
Oprah Winfrey. I knew it.
Ursula von der Leyen.
Ursula?
Ursula, like the sea witch, yes.
She wants to kill the Little Mermaid. That's her job.
That's her.
Sounds like
Big influence
Sounds
there.
like some Rothschild old money.
She's the president of the European Commission.
European Commission.
And European Union.
That's wild.
She's the president of the European Union.
It's
Yeah.
wild when you find out that the world is things are happening outside of the United States.
Isn't that crazy?
Nothing happens
Strange.
outside of St. Louis.
As far as names that we will all recognize, Forbes crowned Taylor Swift as the most powerful woman in media and entertainment, followed by Oprah and then Beyonce in 3rd place.
Might I just say, back to Sharon Stone.
Please.
None of us knew any of those
Her
names.
turn in Total Recall. That, for me, is peak Sharon Stone right there.
I don't think I've seen that.
I need to watch. Yeah, I need to watch that again. I haven't seen that since the
Man,
90s.
Dude, she'll always be Ginger in Casino.
Oh,
And
well,
such
yeah.
a good actress because I hated her in that movie.
Well, and she goes from like
You're
glam.
supposed to hate her.
And she goes from like glam to like strung out
Yeah.
drug addict
She was
in the
great.
course of that movie.
Yeah.
Dude, pull up a picture of Sharon Stone, Total Recall.
Yep.
All right. Well,
You know
do
what I'm
that.
talking about, Rafe, right?
Yeah, man. Of course I do.
That's
Oh, with the
She was so hot that she
Yeah.
upstaged a 3-boobied woman.
Beautiful.
You know how hard that is
Look.
to do?
wow.
She was so hot in
Look
Total
at that.
Recall that they put a woman with 3 knockers in there.
and Sharon
that
Stone
was,
is
These. I mean,
still hotter.
I would say there are 2 roles that defined sexy woman in the 90s. And we're not talking about Baywatch and that influence and all that. 2 roles. This Sharon Stone, all these pictures right here basically says like 90s woman. I mean,
Yeah.
in 200 years when they're like, what did women look like in the 90s? These pictures right here. And then it's going to be Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman.
Yep.
Which
Gorgeous.
would be, was that 80s, 89?
From Batman.
Yeah.
Batman,
No, Batman
was
Returns.
89.
So yeah, Batman. The first one was 89. So this was number 2. That
I would
hasn't
say
been
that
anywhere.
Michelle Pfeiffer was hotter in Scarface.
I'm not saying
I like
hotter.
her
I'm just
hair in
saying
that.
like the look. Like when you imagine like, commercials of like gals bopping around in the malls with like neon and stuff like that, like representing the 90s.
Grease 2, she was super hot.
It was this look
Mm.
that everybody was trying to copy.
I mean, don't sleep on Sandra Bullock in any of her 90s movies.
Oh, my God.
point.
Sandra
Practical
Bullock
Magic.
in
Or yeah, Nicole, too.
Speed.
Potion
Speed.
number 9.
So cute.
Love her.
Sandra Bullock and Speed.
Sharon in
Cutie.
Basic Instinct, too, was...
Yeah,
The movie was
yeah.
a cultural touchstone.
Yeah, but
No,
I think
this
this
screams
is
90s.
my
Yeah.
And who's
Sharon Stone.
the brunette in the Flintstones movie? Was it? Oh, Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay.
Can't
Oh,
forget her.
yeah.
was Total Recall 80s though?
I think it was 88.
Sounds right.
Oh, was it? Oh man. Okay. Well. No. 90.
1990.
Yeah, there you go. See?
We
Woo.
count it.
Holy
Count
gosh.
it. Skin our
I
teeth.
almost look like a fool.
Get your ass to Mars.
Jamie Foxx surprised an audience at the Critics' Choice Association's celebration of cinema and television, making it his first appearance since his health scares earlier in the year. He was hospitalized with an undisclosed illness. Jamie said, it's crazy. He was awarded the Vanguard Award. He says, it's crazy. I couldn't do that 6 months ago. I couldn't actually walk. I'm not a clone. I'm not a clone. I know a lot of people who was saying I was cloned out there. So he's saying it for a third time. I am not a clone.
I'm not the clone. There's another man in my house eating my birthday cake.
Oh, no, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Bad news, you guys. Nick Cage spoke with Uproxx about his potential retirement from acting and film. He says, I don't want to get stuck in any genre or any performance style. I want to do it all. And I feel that I've, at this point, after 45 years of doing this, that in over 100 movies, I've pretty much said what I've had to say with cinema.
Well, I believe that Hollywood is kind of forcing this upon him.
They're like, please leave.
Please.
Really?
Yeah, what?
Because he's still in like 15 films a year.
Yeah, but they're like straight to streaming.
Yeah, but there's a couple that keep getting really good
dude,
reviews.
he's playing the
and
numbers.
He has like one great film every year.
He is playing the numbers because he'll make 10 stinkers, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, Nick's back.
Yeah, because
And Mandy.
There's a new one that's about to drop, and it looks amazing.
Is it the one where he's the vampire?
No, that's out already.
No, it's where he's a teacher, I think.
There was the one with Pedro Pascal that he was in.
That was great.
But he was,
Pedro Pascal.
but he was basically making fun of himself.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Who are we talking about?
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage.
He's wonderful.
I saw that Renfield thing.
Hang in there, dude.
And
Keep
it wasn't
going.
as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Dude.
No, he needs to keep going.
Hang in there,
I
Nick.
agree,
Right?
Scott.
Hang
I
in there,
love that
Nick
guy.
Cage.
I respect when like these stars from yesteryear are willing to lean in and make fun of themselves a little bit. Like it makes them fresh and new and feel like
Yeah.
There was a series on Amazon that was called it was like it was Jean-Claude Van Damme, but I think it was something like God, what was it called? I think it was like Jean-Claude Van Johnson, and he was like the guy. He just like moved. You find out that Jean-Claude Van Damme's whole career, he was a CIA agent, making all these bad movies.
Yeah.
And he's making fun of himself. Like the very opening scene, a woman gets out of his shower and it's like, why am I all sticky? He goes, my house has coconut water. And he's taking like a Segway down to the mailbox to pick up his mail. And I'm like, this is cool.
And it's really him?
It's really
That
him.
was
And
right
it's
around-
very funny. And he's making fun of himself.
That
and
was
like,
right around the time where he did the Mercedes commercial, right? With the
Yeah.
splits.
Yeah.
And he kind of
I like when
That
people
seems
do
like it's great.
It's pretty funny. And it didn't get picked up for a second season, but it should have. It was very, very funny.
And finally, let's trash this list. AV Club put out their top 10 best and worst shows. I'm not going to let you guys guess. I'm going to just give it to you straight. So the top 10, all right, for best TV shows. Telemarketers on HBO.
I started watching that. Pretty good.
Okay. So it's worth of the list.
I think worth it.
Netflix had Kunk on Earth.
Oh, that's
That's a funny series.
beautiful.
Comedy Central had the other two. That
Very
came in at
good.
number 8. FX on Hulu had Reservation Dogs.
Great.
Peacock had Poker Face at number 6. Beef on Netflix at number 5.
I hear that's good. That's the car accident.
Yes, with what's her
Asian.
face?
It's the Asian cast.
What's the
Awkwafina?
comedian? No. The comedian. Oh my gosh, I love her. She did
Margaret
Cobra
Cho.
Baby. Cobra. No.
Ali Wong.
Yes,
Ali
Ali
Wong,
Wong.
yes.
I love her. HBO's The Last of Us came in at number 4. Also on HBO, Barry, which you guys all raved about.
Finish that out.
Barry.
Yeah, it was
Number
great.
3. Hulu's The Bear at number 2 as the best TV.
Love
Man,
that show.
I gotta. I watched one episode.
It really is
I gotta
great,
start
man.
watching
You
that.
got to get into it, but it is really, really great.
And the number 1 show for 2023.
Let me guess.
Yes, go.
For 2023.
For 2023. Out of all
you
networks.
haven't mentioned it.
And I have not mentioned it.
Is it something that ended this year?
Yes.
It's Succession, right?
It is Succession. Yep. I came in at number 1. Now, as far
Did
as
you get to the end of that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did.
I came in on
Who didn't get to the end of that?
I haven't got to the beginning
Oh, yeah, you
yet
didn't get to the
either.
beginning.
Now, as far as the worst shows for 2023,
Worst shows.
worst shows. AV Club said The Crowded Room on Apple TV Plus came in at number 10. Velma on Max.
Oh, that came and went.
Citadel on Prime Video at number 8. The Flash on the CW. Big Brother CBS at number 6. Still. Alert Missing Persons Unit on Fox came in at number 5. Fubar on Netflix at number 4. Secret Invasion from Disney Plus at number 3. Fear the Walking Dead on AMC at number 2 of the worst TV of 2023. And the number 1, and you will know this.
Worst TV
worst-
show.
It
us
didn't
the
even
network.
finish. If I give you the network,
Oh
it
yeah,
might.
wasn't it like 2 episodes and they just said, you know
Yep.
what, we're done with this?
It was. I can't.
Please.
It'll give
Was
it
it
away.
HBO?
It was
It was
HBO.
a big one.
Didn't give it away.
Oh, this is the one with Depp's kid.
Yeah, The Idol.
The Idol.
The Idol. That's the worst
Oh, yeah,
TV of
Wow.
2020.
They didn't finish that. They canceled it.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah, it was
it
like
even
a big
finished.
deal.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
And people are like, what? You didn't even give it a chance. And people are like,
Yeah, nobody
no,
cares.
No, this is not going anywhere. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That's the movie that you were talking about.
Yeah. I gotta see that.
It does
It's
look
good,
funny.
man. I watched it on a plane, and it was very, very funny.
But it's Nick
Pedro's
Cage making
great.
fun of himself, right?
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
It
Pedro
says,
Pascal's like a drug lord who's a huge Nick Cage fan, and basically he can't. He's making fun of the fact that he can't say no to anything, and he's like trying to get these movies made, and he's like, Nick, you got to start. You say yes to everything, man. Nobody wants to work with you anymore, and he's like, you got to do something for money. So he goes to like, and he takes a big paycheck to go entertain at this, be himself at this party, and it's funny, man.
Yeah.
Also, just breaking, Time Person of the Year is Taylor Swift.
Ah, I knew it.
Point for Rizz.
You did it.
I did it, guys.
well, celebrities celebrating a birthday today. A Boogie with the Hoodie is 28. Johnny Football Mansell is 31. Ashley Madekwe, that's Simone on Tell Me a Story, is 40. Sarah Rafferty, Donna on Suits. That thing is pushed on me every day now.
Yeah, Suits on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
No interest.
She's
interest.
51. Ulf Ekberg from Ace of Base is 53. Judd Apatow is 56. Colin Salmon is 61. That is General Zod on Krypton. Now, I just started watching Man of Steel because that's what's been Netflix has been pushing on me as well. Have you seen that recently? That's the first one with Cavill. It's the
I thought
the
it was
origin
good.
story. It's freaking awesome. And dude, does Michael Shannon not make the perfect General
Oh yeah,
Zod?
he's great, Zod.
God, dude, I love that.
He's a great
It's a
Zod.
great movie. Debbie Rowe is 65. Andrew Cuomo is 66. Peter
Debbie Rowe, Michael Jackson's kids,
Michael Jackson's
baby mama.
hired uterus is what
Hired
this,
uterus.
This is what that's the
a way to-
bio.
that's
I
a
love
way
that
to
you
put it.
know that name. Like, again, your
don't?
brain. No.
That's the biological mom of Paris Jackson and Prince.
No way.
Prince Michael Jackson Jr.
Yeah, hired uterus is the way
That brain.
that should be put.
REM guitar player Peter Buck is 67. Stephen Wright, the melancholy comedian with clown hair, is 68.
You ever see Stephen Wright made a short film? Mr. Bean's in it.
Really?
Rowan Atkinson.
Whoa.
Man, if you just look up Stephen Wright, it was nominated for an Oscar. It is so twisted and weird. If you're a Stephen Wright fan, just look up Stephen Wright short
great.
film from the 80s.
The Appointments of Dennis Jennings.
That's it, dude. If
good.
you're a Stephen Wright fan, you got to watch it.
Okay. Well, you had me at Mr. Bean. There you go.
How do you say this guy's name?
Love that man.
It's the guy that played Quasimodo in Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. He's the dude that plays Mozart in Amadeus. Tom Hulsey?
Halsey.
Hulsey, H-U-L-C-E.
He's also in Parenthood.
That guy's amazing.
He's the guy in the
He's
movie Parenthood.
the son that's always trying to get the
son
money.
that's always getting money. Yeah.
Yo.
He's got the kid named Cool.
You're right, dude. I forgot about that. That guy is awesome. He's also Pinto in Animal House.
Thomas Halsey.
Yeah, Tom Hulsey is 70. 70. And Jo Beth Williams, that's Diane from
Coach.
Poltergeist. And that's the mom in Poltergeist, is 75
Oh, I was thinking Coach because
years old.
of
Yeah, because what's his face? Because Coach is also in
Craig T.
Poltergeist.
Nelson.
Yes.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Brittany O'Connell. And today's birthday girl has been in 373 fine films, including America's Raunchiest Home Videos, 45 and 46. She was in Assmaster 7, The Backdoor Diaries, Battlestar Orgasmica, Lern's favorite, Both Ends Burning. Not sure what that's about.
She sent me
Burning
that
at
one.
both ends.
Bubble Butts 22, Butt Bongo Babes, Diary of a Pervert, Scott's favorite, Face Full of Diesel 6.
It's a thriller, man.
Nick Cage is in that one, too.
You're really on the edge of your seat.
A lot of plot holes, but
Face
it's good.
full of diesel.
Oops, I MILF'd again, and who could forget a role in 2008's Red, White, and Goo? Brittany O'Connell is 51 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays. And that was your crap on celebrities. And as promised, it's exactly 8 o'clock. It's time to world premiere the new Christmas anthem for all of St. Louis. It's a song called Christmas in
St.
Louis.
Louis.
It's by a collab called Punk Rock Machine.
That's right. This is me and Tim Convey in our all-star band. Christmas in St. Louis is our first original. We are playing it on Saturday at Punk Rock Christmas. There are VIP tickets available. Mission Taco is providing the food. We are going to give you a little venue tour, show our instruments, play some acoustic, do all sorts of fun stuff. And I think you're going to love this song. It came out today. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, all of your streaming services. So make sure you put it in your Christmas playlist. Crank this thing so your neighbors hear it every single December. Christmas in St. Louis has arrived.
I think this is going to overtake Mariah Carey as far as the Christmas song.
Yes.
It's really good, man.
To end all Christmas songs.
We had so much fun tracking this thing, too, man. We did it all in like 10 hours down at Sawhorse Studios last Wednesday. And
I have audio of Mariah Carey hearing the song for
oh,
the
you
first
do?
time.
Oh, good. Yeah, we've wondered.
She's going to see her net worth decrease.
Wow.
That's it. That's Mariah Carey.
There's plenty of room for both of us, Mariah. It's fine.
All right, here you go. World premiere. Punk Rock Machine, Christmas in St. Louis. I don't know if you guys listened to the Howard Stern show, but Ralph Sorella died. Ralph was Howard's assistant for a long, long, long time. Curly-haired dude, kind of looked like Howard.
So sweet. And they threw him under the bus a lot, but they loved him so much.
He was a good villain on the show. He'd like to play up that villain card.
Yeah, he called in about celebrity gossip and stuff.
Only 58, right?
58 years old.
Wow. He had lymphoma.
Yeah, but they said he died unexpectedly on Tuesday.
Right.
That's sad. 58 years old.
Yeah,
hey, Scott.
Hi.
Hey.
Word up, my
Word
homies.
up, indeed.
Hey, just some housekeeping real quick for the Christmas in St. Louis. We did shoot a video yesterday that should be out on Friday.
Nice.
Or at least this weekend.
Find that on the YouTubes this weekend.
It'll be on the YouTubes.
Dang.
For sure.
Tomorrow, Clanvis joins us. Clanvis will be here. Tomorrow, also the Craigslist Freak of the Year finals. Tomorrow.
Golly,
big day, man.
That's a big day.
Big day. Right now, it's time for a matchup with Moon. All right, and we've got tickets for Punk Rock Christmas, which is coming up on Saturday. We got tickets for Steel Panther, which is coming up not this Sunday, but the following Sunday over at the Factory. Tickets to go see Nikki Glazer, April 27th, over at the Fabulous Fox. And we got tickets to go see Sebastian Maniscalco, Enterprise Center, December 14th of 2024. All right, simple game. King Scott's going to ask us 5 questions. Whoever gets the most questions right, our respective teammates on the phone will win their choice of prizes. All right, as the returning champ, I will defer to Moon as far as you wanting to answer the questions first, or you want to be put in isolation first.
I don't even have a chance to win here, right? Is he up by 4?
The only way you can win is if you get 4 today.
Okay, cool. Then it doesn't matter.
Well, the final contest, the final round is worth 3 points.
Oh,
is this for realsies?
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know that.
I
Crazy.
forgot about
either,
that policy.
I can either win or get my ass really kicked.
All right.
You know what? I will go ahead and I'll receive the questions first.
You'll take the questions first.
Okay.
I'll be put in isolation first then. Okay, let's get our teammates. Let's go to Victor in... Where are you calling from, Victor?
Well, right now I'm in Kentucky, but I'm from St. Peters.
Victor right now in Kentucky
Right on.
by way of St. Peters. Victor, Team Rizz or Team Moon?
Let's go with Moon.
Yes.
Victor, hope you lose. Hang on.
I feel good.
Blessing.
Thank you very much.
Blessings to you. Blessing.
Bless you.
Dave, you are Team Rizz.
Yeah, all right. I
Yeah,
want to
buddy.
be anyways.
Hang on.
Thanks.
Oh, my God, you didn't give him a
I
chance.
didn't even give him a chance to
All
speak.
right.
I'm just so excited. Okay, let me put myself in isolation.
Oh, you got... Oh.
What?
Oh. I was gonna help you out. I had music already. for you.
No, I'm good.
I had a perfect
I don't
choice.
need to hear Christmas in St. Louis
Oh,
again.
yes, I think you do.
I'm going to listen to something on my
You should
Spotify
listen to it
account here.
over there.
No, I'm going to just press.
I feel
I'm
like
going to
he's-
hit random.
I feel like Moon's somehow figured out a way to have you two sing Christmas in St. Louis already.
I know.
So it's in everybody. It's in
How'd you
everybody.
do that?
It's in everybody's iPhone already.
Yeah.
You're St.
Only
Louis,
for you
check your
two, though.
iPhone.
Just to us. How did you do that? Like, no, owe me a favor. He said I can only play it for you guys.
Randomly, a song on my Spotify. Here we go. Smashing Pumpkins. How about that?
How about that?
All right, here we go.
Moon for Victor here.
What the heck? Is this the music we always play?
No, we redid. I don't know. It's all new now.
Oh, all right.
Pretty excited.
Okay, King
A little more
Scott.
tense. Please tell me the name of Grinch's dog.
Oh, no.
I mean, I got tough ones.
Max.
Say Max.
I say Max.
What is a single strand of spaghetti called?
A noodle.
In the movie Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
Where are they going? This is Home Alone 1, you say?
Yeah.
Man, I say, where are they going? Paris.
What is the best-selling video game franchise?
Oh. Tetris. Oh, man.
Which-
Or is it GTA? I know they set the records for like how much they made. I'm going to stay with Tetris because I feel like it's just a better answer.
Okay, Tetris. Which branch of the U.S. Armed Forces used the slogan, "It's not just a job, it's an adventure"?
Let's see. Be all you can be is the Army. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. You know, it almost sounds like a Coast Guard thing or something. Man, is it the Marines? No, I feel like it's a shorter one. Yeah, I'm going to go with Coast Guard. No, it's not just a job. Navy. I'm going to say Navy. Yeah. And if you screw me on a spaghetti noodle, because it's a noodle. I mean, come on. If it's something, it's noodle. Go on.
There might be a specific name.
Oh,
Let's
there
see.
might be, but the noodle's going to count.
What?
It's controversial.
What year, and here's the bonus, what year was composer-conductor John Williams born?
Oh, man. What year is it now? Let's see. I'll say 19... I'm going to say 1940. 1940.
Alrighty.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Okay, bro.
Good.
Okay, bro. This is yours to lose, man. I crushed. I destroyed this.
Well, good luck to me then.
Good luck to you. I hope you lose.
Get
in
into
a
isolation.
horrible,
And shut your face.
fiery disaster.
I mean,
I hope you bomb.
Are you wishing death upon your opponent?
Oh.
Yes, in this game, I'm hoping for
Get into
smart
isolation.
death.
What are you listening to? Punk Rock Christmas?
What? I'm rocking over here.
Christmas in St. Louis.
All right.
All right, here we go.
For Dave, please tell me the name of Grinch's dog.
The Grinch's dog.
Why are you...
Max.
Okay. You're looking at me weird.
No, it was
What?
the wheels, the gears were going.
All right.
I just want to stare into your soul.
What is a single strand of spaghetti called?
Spaghetto.
In the movie Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? This is the first
Hawaii.
one, Home Alone. What is the best-selling video game franchise?
Best-selling video game franchise. Great question, Scott. The best-selling video game franchise. Mario Brothers. Ooh.
Yeah?
Rafe's trying to stay stone face.
I don't want any blowback in the chat.
Yeah, I get you.
All right. Here's the final regular question. Which branch of the U.S. Armed Forces used the slogan, "It's not just a job, it's an adventure"?
It's not just a job, it's an adventure. Navy.
And for the bonus, what year was composer and conductor John Williams born?
1939. Okay. All right, Mooners.
How you feel?
Feel good, actually. I thought I did pretty well.
Yeah, I think I did okay. I think it's going to be a...
I want to say, now that it's over, I think you each blew one that you're going to regret. I think, and they're different questions.
Oh no!
I could be wrong. I could be totally
I think
wrong.
I think I blew the video game one.
I think each blew one that when you. Hear
I
the
think I
answer,
blew the
you're gonna
video
be
game
like,
one. Damn it!
I
Yep.
knew that one, and they're different questions, but that's all I
Oh,
want to
really?
say.
All right, here we go.
But you guys did great. I just think there was one question each, and I'm like, I know Moon knows this, and I know Rizz knows this.
Damn it! Go ahead, Scott.
And yet we blew
right.
it? Oh, poop.
Please tell me the name of Grinch's dog. You both said Max, and you're both correct.
Oh, my goodness. I found this back here. I went boop and pulled it out of there.
It took me a second to think about.
Did you hear Jim Carrey's voice saying it, or the original?
I heard the original.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard Max.
From Jim Carrey?
Yeah. Like that's what
And
I
the
couldn't
original
find it.
was in my head. I don't think I ever saw really the Jim Carrey one. I think I may have seen it
I've never
once.
seen it either.
That's a nice one.
I know Taylor Momsen, Cindy Lou Who.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie.
St. Louis's own.
St. Louis's own. All right, next.
What is a single strand of spaghetti called? Moon, you said noodle, and it's got to be noodle because it is a noodle. And then Rizz, you said spaghetto. It's spaghetto.
How is that not
Spaghetti.
spaghetti noodle? Here's
Spaghetti
noodle.
is plural.
I'm sorry?
Spaghetti is plural.
I never said spaghetti. I said noodle. Come on, man.
And you're wrong.
Controversy. Come on,
This
controversy.
man is
I said-
Italian. He knows his noodles.
Yeah, great.
Spaghetti.
And I'm not.
What is a single? I mean, let's see here. What is a single strand of spaghetti called?
I'm not saying that's not called a
So, I
spaghetti.
mean, that would be like a nickname or something, I guess.
But it's also called a noodle. I mean, controversy.
Maybe it's not going to matter.
I call
We'll
controversy.
Maybe it's
find
not
out if
gonna
it
matter.
matters. In the movie Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? Moon, you said Paris. Rizz, you said Hawaii.
Paris.
And it's
Damn it.
Paris.
Very
Damn
good,
it.
Moon.
One.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I was like, yeah, you're gonna.
Oh, man. Why did they go to Hawaii?
What did I blow? Noodle?
We'll see.
it
I
hasn't even
thought
happened
you
yet?
might know spaghetto,
Spaghetto?
but there's another one.
Okay.
That
Damn
sounds like
it.
Chef Boyardee's.
Spaghetto nemesis. Yeah, it sounds like Mario's nemesis, Spaghetto.
And the guy that made Pinocchio, right?
To me, spaghetto.
What is the best-selling video game franchise?
By the way, it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's 2-2. What is the best-selling video game franchise? Moon, you said Tetris. Rizz, you said Mario. And the correct answer is Mario.
Yes.
Wow.
Franchise.
Cool. 2 Italian questions.
This is a good point.
Mario's super
It is
Italian.
a bit
Oh, I always
leaning.
have a good point.
I said I was going to change the faucet. It's a plumber question.
Oh, man.
This is the horse poops.
All right, so Rizz is up 1. And here's the final question. Which branch of the U.S. Armed Forces used the slogan, "It's not just a job, it's an adventure"?
So if Moon gets this right and I get it wrong, it's a tie.
Oh, man.
If we both get it right or wrong, Rizz wins.
The answer after the break.
No.
Come on.
Okay, no,
Noodle.
Mom.
Okay, Moon, you said Coast Guard, and then you're like, it can't be the Coast Guard. It's the Coast Guard. No, it can't be. I don't know. Navy. And then Rizz, you said Navy, and it's the Navy.
God. Noodle. Noodle, we're tied.
Oh, come on.
No, come on, nothing.
Well,
You knew what he was getting at.
What's
I
the
wanted a
tiebreaker?
specific name, but I didn't say specific name.
I thought noodle.
So,
Spaghetti.
and here's for the bonus. What year was composer and conductor John Williams born? Moon, you said 1940. Rizz, you said 1939.
Okay, wait. I said 39. He said 40.
This is very close.
And he was born in?
1932.
So I would have won anyway.
Oh, that makes me feel better.
No
Fist pound.
controversy.
Still controversy.
No, there's no controversy.
Well, I'm just saying,
He
noodle-
was meaning
noodles
for
should
the
count.
answer to
Hey,
be
I did
You
spaghetti.
won on the tiebreakers.
He is right.
Spaghetto on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Spaghetto.
I didn't realize there was 2
Do
Italian
we not
questions.
also call it
A noodle.
a noodle?
In our homes where I'm only 7% Italian, I call it a noodle.
I guess we'll give you that, but the
You
tiebreaker.
didn't ask for a proper.
In an adopted home.
I should have said proper name, huh?
Well, I think you did. You said you didn't say what is a pasta, singular pasta strand called. You said a
Okay.
spaghetti strand. I feel like you
Okay.
But you
specified a
fine.
specific
I lost on the
pasta.
tiebreaker. No
Okay.
big deal.
Because there's more than
No
one type
big
of
deal.
noodle.
Oh, we lost our fourth
You're
call,
not
but
wrong.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. You know what?
It's fine.
We'll do one more round here. This one is worth 3 points, by the way. John, hello. Hey,
Hey,
John.
man.
Team Rizz or Team Moon?
Rizz.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So I'm playing for John. Moon's playing for
Everyone else.
himself. All right, Moon, go in isolation.
All ready?
Moon's hoping that John does not receive tickets for Punk Rock Christmas.
Wow.
I'm just hoping there's some adopted questions in there.
Right.
Oh, get out of here. All right.
Oh, there it is.
Here we go, King Scott.
What
God,
what
take your
alcoholic
time.
what alcoholic drink is mainly made from juniper berries?
Gin.
What is the nationality of Picasso?
French.
What brings Frosty the Snowman to life?
Frosty.
Frosty.
What?
That's a stripper snowman. Frosty.
It's a Ant. Saying it the St. Louis way. Ant.
Gross.
I know, it's so gross, isn't it?
What animal
people are
is
idiots.
What animal is known by the nickname sea cow?
The sea cow. That is a sea cow.
Think about it.
No, I'm thinking about it.
It's just a simple trivia.
Is it a walrus?
Okay. Which
I'm wrong. Damn. I'm gonna punt that one.
Which member of the Rat Pack died on Christmas Day in 1995?
Christmas Day, 95. Dean Martin.
And here's the bonus. In total, how many gifts were given in the 12 days of Christmas?
Oh, that's how many total?
Total.
144.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. You look at disappointment.
Yeah. I was just doing some math.
I don't know. I didn't know there'd be math. I didn't know there'd be math today. I didn't know there'd be math.
Good,
What do you mean math?
Oh,
Get ready.
The son of a
You have a pen
teacher,
and
you know
paper?
math.
Do I have a pen and paper?
No
Do I
pen and
need a
paper
pen and
allowed.
yeah, I would.
Hey, is he being serious?
I'd get one.
No.
Aren't you a teacher's kid? I thought you.
We're just
easy.
goofing, man. Doing goofs.
Just new boot goofing. All right.
Mooners.
King Scott.
What alcoholic drink is mainly made from juniper berries?
I'm done with this, man. You and your alcohol. This guy's a bartender. He's an Italian. He knows his food. You and your
bartending.
Yeah, but you know he knows
know
his
this.
booze, and I don't know any of this stuff.
You're a Boy Scout. You should know this.
Go on, say it again.
What alcoholic drink is mainly made from juniper berries?
I don't know. I'll say gin. No idea.
What is the nationality of Picasso?
Pablo Picasso? Pablo Picasso. Pablo. Spanish. Or American. Is he American? Is it one of those things? Oh, fart. Espanol. I'll say that. Go on.
What
Pablo.
brings Frosty the Snowman to life?
It's that old top hat he wears.
What animal is known by the nickname sea cow?
Manatee.
Which member of the Rat Pack died on Christmas Day in 1995?
Oh my gosh. Sammy Davis Jr. Dean Martin? Rat Pack. Why can't I only think of those two? Oh man, is it Sammy? Or Dean Martin? Yeah, I don't know, man. Two first names, Dean Martin. Yeah. I'll go with that.
And here's the bonus. In total, how many gifts were given in the 12 days of Christmas?
Holy crap. Oh my God.
And the best part is, I think we talk about this every year.
Oh, we do? What a dumb question. Oh, fart. Okay, so you mean throughout, like the actual gifts that are given?
Yeah, combined. Yeah, everything combined. The total.
Man, that's so dumb. Let's say 120. Yeah, no, that can't be it. I'll say 111.
Okay.
No, math. Oh, math!
Okay.
I should have had pen and paper. I think I'd have had a better guess.
Well, at the end, yeah. I just,
no, man, that's gonna
there's
kill
two
us.
I punted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
I
we,
know.
did we punt the same ones?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
One of your punts got blocked.
Damn it.
Ran back for a touchdown.
All right, here we go. For all the marbles.
Oh no.
All right, Scott, here we go.
What alcoholic drink is mainly made from juniper berries? Rizz, you said gin. Moon,
Oh, my
You
gosh.
had no clue. You did not know this was given. This is not fair. You said gin, and it's gin.
Oh my God.
Why was that
It
not
wasn't fair.
How? Well, for you know your booze. You're always somebody will go, hey,
You're a booze hound.
what's in a Manhattan, and you know what's in a Manhattan.
So what?
You're a raging alcoholic, dude. It's not fair.
It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty.
1-1.
What is the nationality of Picasso? Rizz, you said French. Moon, you said Spanish, and it's Spanish.
Spanish.
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm just glad it wasn't Italian.
Nah,
Another
damn it.
controversy. It's a me, Picasso.
It's me. I painted the picture. Damn.
All right. And what brings Frosty the Snowman to life? Rizz, you said hat.
No. Hat.
Yeah. And Moon said top hat.
Correct answer is love.
No, it's a hat, I guess. I think, does Rizz's count? Because it's actually a top hat.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
hat.
a hat. I would
But it's a
say
hat. Okay.
yeah, because they specify so many different parts of them
Yeah.
with the coal for eyes and all that stuff in there.
Scarf.
And the hat was the magic.
The hat was the best.
Let's see here. What animal is known by the nickname sea cow?
Idiot. I'm an idiot.
Rizz, you said walrus. Moon, you said manatee, and it is manatee.
Yeah, I knew that one.
So
Moon wins.
I had to think about that for a second.
Moon wins.
Sorry, John.
Am I undefeated so far?
Yeah, no, I lost.
No, you have. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost.
I want to go 5
All
for
right.
5.
Well, let's go for this one. What member of the Rat Pack died on Christmas Day? Rizz, you said Dean Martin. Moon, you said, is it Sammy Davis Jr. or Dean Martin? How do I not know any other names? And is Dean Martin?
Oh.
And that's what you guessed, so you're correct.
Good job, babe.
Yep.
All right.
You pulled Mooners on that one big time today. And the bonus.
Who else is in the Rat Pack? Those are the only two I
Frank.
could think of.
Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin.
Oh, Sinatra. Yeah, duh.
Technically, Peter Lawford and
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis Jr.
the big three are Frank, Sammy, and
But Peter Lawford is.
I think
Peter Lawford,
he is
and
one of
then
them.
the other dude, who's the comedian guy?
Don Rickles?
No, the other guy.
Jerry
It's not
Lewis.
Jimmy Durante, but it's like I'll look it
Nah,
up.
nobody says Jimmy Durante's. Peter Lawford's the one that's like
In
the
the
one not
peripheral.
as known.
Yeah.
But he's in it.
Well, and I won tickets for an invisible person.
Yep,
Yeah,
nobody.
congrats.
What's the tiebreaker? Go.
No.
In total, how many gifts were given in the 12 days of Christmas?
It's like.
And Rizz, you said 144. Moon, you said 111. The answer is 364.
Oh, so you see,
Total.
we misunderstood. So
In
you
total.
Mean like,
No,
you mean like one,
I got
and
it.
then two.
I know what he was talking about.
Plus
how many
one.
total?
Yeah, in total.
In the whole song.
Okay, I misunderstood.
Sorry.
Well,
I thought you meant like.
that's a you problem.
Yeah.
Well,
It doesn't matter anyway. You won 5 for 5 and missed a tiebreaker.
and
Yeah, baby.
I guess if this is the final of the year,
And that was
won.
worth
The
3
champ-
points.
You won.
ooh, that was worth 3.
That was worth 3.
You still beat me by 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Well done, the champion yet
Nice.
again for the
Congratulations.
second year in a row. Is it second or third year?
Second year in a row.
Second year in a row.
I'll take
Scott
it.
Rizzuto.
Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Congratulations.
What is going on?
You can put it next to your perfect attendance award that Rafe gave you this morning.
Santa's going to give you a gift in the morning.
Rafe didn't give that to me. That was the
was
Marconi
you're right.
family.
It was
That was,
delivered.
yeah.
on.
What'd you say?
Rafe would never give me something like that.
No, that was time travel.
Oh, Joey Bishop.
Joey Bishop. That's who I was thinking of.
Mario Brothers.
Joey Bishop.
Darn it.
And someone, BJ, you emailed in wrong. Home Alone 1 is Florida. Home Alone 2 is Paris. Sorry, BJ. You are wrong. That is not true.
Miami is.
They are going to Paris.
Yeah,
The
they go to
family
Paris.
talks about speaking in French.
Yeah, you're what the French call les incompetents.
Exactly.
Yeah, buy me something French.
So
That
thanks
line
for
was in
taking
there?
the time to not look it up and email anyway.
I should have known, idiot. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk to Chris Kerber. It is 8:42. It is Wednesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Hey, good game. Good year.
That's
Good year.
nice.
Thank
It's
you.
time to
That's
lock in your
sportsmanship
NASCAR
right there.
Cup Series tickets now at WWTRaceway.com. We got a left lane closed due to a stalled vehicle 64 eastbound before McKnight. Your point forecast, cool and dry. High of 49. Right now it's 37. It is chilly at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
To the program, our buddy Chris Kerber joins us. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Kerber. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, everybody. How are you?
Doing well. Welcome back to town.
Thank you.
Man,
36 hours.
36 hours. Well, we'll get to the wacky, blues schedule here in a second. But Lern, I forgot to tell you, found a new pizza place by where we live.
Yeah.
Have you been to Pizzarelli?
No. Super good.
Yeah. And
Oven style? What is it? Like a wood oven? What is it?
I don't know. Somebody recommended this place, and I went on Friday, and it was good. It was very good. I will be going back.
Pizzaoli. What is it?
Pizzarelli.
Pizzarelli.
You know, it's behind the Einstein. It's in the same shopping plaza as the Einstein.
By that vintage, like craft mart thing.
Whatever. I don't know what's over there, but I know there's a pretty good pizza joint there.
I'm down.
And this brings me to Chris Kerber here for a second. So Friday, my son and I got a pizza, and I guess I forgot to put it in the fridge overnight. Now, Chris, if you have leftover pizza from last night, unrefrigerated overnight sitting on the counter, do you eat it or do you throw it away?
No, you eat it.
Right on.
Absolutely eat it.
You absolutely eat it. Moon, do you eat it or throw it away?
Eat it. You know me, man.
So you eat it. Lern, do you eat it or throw it away?
I eat it because there's no meat on it if it's at my house.
Yeah, but it's pizza that sat out overnight.
It's fine. Eat it.
If it was a late night pizza and
this was like a 7 o'clock pizza.
And if it's of a certain quality. Dude, I had cake that sat in the studio
over
for
the
4
weekend.
days.
I know.
That's awesome.
I know. I put it in the microwave for 11 seconds and I thought, it's fine.
I didn't eat it. Rafe, do you eat it or you throw it away? Who am I asking?
Why are you even stopping?
He said, come on.
It's pie. You leave it out. It's good. You
Leave
put
it
it in the
there for
fridge.
3
It's
days.
good. No matter what, it's good.
3 days later, I'm gonna maybe tap it on the stove a couple times. Be like,
That's fine.
I'm eating it.
Scott, eat it or?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that bad boy.
Yeah, you're eating it.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I said I had my son eat it first to see if he got sick and then I ate
that's
it?
What
smart.
are you doing?
That's a smart thing.
Kids are resilient.
Your immune system's
Got an
better
immune
than
system
mine.
like a champ.
Terrible.
It's your canary in a coal mine.
Listen, I'm just curious. How was that?
But I'd eat it even if there was meat on it.
Yeah, I did eat it, by the way. And it was fine. And
I
there
bet
was
it was
meat on
good
it.
too.
It was great. I love cold pizza. I love cold pizza. Like a really big fan of it. How was Vegas, by the way, Chris?
Vegas was pretty good. Great from a hockey standpoint, sunny from a weather standpoint, insane from a people standpoint. So I think that pretty much summed up Vegas, right?
Now, where do you guys stay?
At a hotel.
Is it now without getting specific? Is it
I'm careful about getting specific
now,
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm wondering is when I hear the team's out in Vegas. Do you guys stay, and you're not going to say exactly where, do you stay at a major hotel? Or is it something like, the Mandalay Bay or one of those type of hotels?
Yeah, we stay at a hotel. Well, let's see. We're just making sure we haven't done it a couple of times. Yeah, I'd say it's a major hotel. Okay. We stay right down on the strip. Let me put it that way. Like there are some.
Are we talking like a Motel 6 here, Chris? What are we talking? Something nice? A jury?
No, in the East Coast Hockey League, we used to stay there. That was something else. But no. We stay right down on the strip, right near right near T-Mobile Arena. It's a terrific hotel. Listen, the one thing that has absolutely changed in sports, no matter what, is whether it be the quality of the travel of the charter. The food on the plane, the food prepared for guys in the hotels you stay at, they basically try to make sure that it's not possible to have an excuse of lack of comfort to impact your play.
Yeah, but you go to a place like Vegas where it's Sin City, you got a lot of young guys. Are they given a talking to before, like, hey, we're here for like 2 days? Because when did you guys get to Vegas? Because the game was on Monday.
So we flew in Sunday night. I'm sorry. Yeah. Wait, when did we play? No, we flew in Saturday night. So we flew in Saturday night. They had Sunday off. Actually, the team did go to the practice rink and skate.
Okay.
But no game. And then they played on Monday. So some guys, there are some guys that are gamblers that went to tables the moment we landed. There are some guys that are not that went to bed. It's really kind of all over the place a bit. But yeah, I mean, at some point in time, now keep in mind as well, like Vegas has now been in the league for 7 years. So I think some of the newness for a lot of guys is kind of worn off.
Yeah.
Like, and so really when we go into a city now, you're looking like you go into New York and you've got a day off. There's opportunities for you that don't exist if you're having a day off in Winnipeg.
Yeah,
right? So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Vegas is much like that. So, I was walking around, yesterday morning so the team stayed. They flew home yesterday. So a couple times we might fly home right after the game, but because we have a game again tonight, they don't want to mess with sleep patterns too much, although I do find that funny because I just don't think most guys go back right to the hotel anyway. But that's just my philosophy on that. But, walking around yesterday morning before the bus left about 9:15, and I was walking through Aria. I put $20 in a slot machine, hit the button 3 times, won $150.
Look at this guy.
Let's get out of here.
Can I borrow $100?
Dinner on you.
So, took my luck and ran at that point. I figured we got out of here with a 2-1 victory and a win at a slot machine. It's time to get on the plane and leave.
Who are the guys on the team that go and just stay in their rooms? Because listen, you got young guys, you got young guys with big bank accounts and a chance to get yourself into some trouble. I'm not asking.
Wait, we're on the air, right? Like, or is this you and me talking? Like
this
nobody
is just you
else
and Rizz on the phone.
Yeah, apparently today. Yeah. Here, tell me all the goods. It's going to railroad people. I will tell you this. Actually, we got a pretty good group of guys this year. Most of the guys on this group of team are going to go out and they'll hang together too. That's a good characteristic of this team. To be honest with you, but I'll go back. I'll go back to the early days of David Backus and company. We were out in Los Angeles, and the team, rather than fly home right after the game, which is something most guys would prefer you do, the team decided. Rick Wamsley and the assistant coaches said, "No, let's keep the team out here in L.A. for a day, for a night, and let them party it up and do it up." And as the broadcasters were like, "Oh man, just get us home." So anyway. We found this this great bar in downtown Los Angeles called the Library. Ended up there with some of the coaches and things. Had a good time. But we go back from the rink to the hotel first, and we were staying at the Biltmore at the time, which is a classic, glorious old hotel in downtown LA. And we were staying at the Biltmore, and we're walking in, and we're going to put our bags in our work bags back in the hotel before we head out. And there's like 4 guys that are coming in with sandwiches and bags. We're like, "Dude, what are you guys doing? We're in Los Angeles. We're staying the night." Like, no, we're gonna. They had a video game tournament.
Video game tournament.
Some guys had started traveling with some video games, and literally, I mean, it was sort of like Slapshot. But instead of the cards that they had on the bed with the Hanson brothers, they actually had some video games.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaches actually appreciate that. Stay in, fellas.
That's so hot.
Oh, I'm sure they were. Listen, there was, and now here's the way it was done another time. One of my early days with the team, we got out there, the same kind of thing in L.A. At the end of the game, a couple of the veteran players had about 4 or 5 limousines waiting on guys, and they said the whole team is going. And they went. So it just depends on the characteristic of the team.
Right. See, if Lern was on the team, she would arrive in Vegas, and you'd wonder if she would show up to the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be at the game, Curb. I'd be in jail.
Listen,
Lern is in jail.
Well, I asked Richie Jankowski, is our does team services. He's amazing at it. And so we get on the bus yesterday, and I'm like, "Richie, do we got everybody?" And it was, there's 2 buses. There's a media/staff bus. There's a player bus. And he's like, "Yeah, we went through." And he and I were talking, like, I think over the years, like, I don't know that we've had a player. I don't think we've had a player miss a flight or something like that from a blue standpoint since I've been here. We've had a couple media members do it, believe it or not, but not a player. I missed a flight when I was doing games in Springfield, Massachusetts. We were down in Lexington, Kentucky, playing the Kentucky Thoroughblades, and had a college roommate that came in and that lived up in Cincinnati, so not too far away. So we were hanging out, and they were serving like 50-cent Red Bull or Red Dogs, 50-cent Red Dogs at the hotel. So we pounded like way too many of that bad beer, and woke up at like 7 in the morning. The sun's up, and I said, "Kevin," he's like, "Yeah." I go, "What time does the sun come up in Kentucky?"
And where are my pants?
I don't know. Like he goes, "Yeah." He goes like, "Well, no, that I knew. Thank you." But he goes, "I don't know, like 6:30." I'm like, "Crap." I missed the flight. I missed the flight, and we were flying commercial. Best part was nobody on the team even knew I wasn't there until they hit the layover in Philadelphia.
Is that demoralizing? Like nobody even realized you were gone.
Oh, I know. Then they didn't even realize I wasn't there. But then, so I called down to the front desk. This is when you could call down to a front desk and they still let you. You know, when you had to call an airline and somebody answered the phone and they could just get you on another plane, right?
Yeah.
And so I called down to the front desk, and they said, "Oh, somebody else with your team missed the flight too." I went, "Nice. I hope it's like our captain, right? A veteran." He's like, "Hey, he didn't speak English very well." I went, "Darn it, yoo-ha."
Yeah.
So we missed that flight, and that was an embarrassing moment. But that's the only one I've missed.
Is that a Pan Am flight? Just judging by some of the references in this story, it was a while ago. Like we were drinking Red Dog. You could call down to the front desk.
This would have been. Let's see. This had to be. This was 90. Well, Juha Yalonen was with us, so 96, 97 hockey season.
Yeah.
All right, the Golden Knights in town tonight after playing Vegas on Monday and beating them on Monday night. It was a great win. Some of the players are not fans of this home and home thing. I was reading in the paper this morning because the schedule.
That was an interesting topic. Yeah, it's an interesting topic that started getting asked in the last couple of days, and I hadn't heard it asked much. I've never mind back-to-backs and home and homes. I mean, now sometimes if you get some, when there was a level of nastiness, the second day would always be interesting and never seemed to get worse. But you know, in this case, I think if you're the Blues, you just played a great game against Vegas, and you get a chance now to back it up, which you need to, because last night, I mean, every team in the Central Division is continuing to win again. Nashville's right on your heels. Minnesota won again last night. Colorado won, in a shootout, I think, or in overtime maybe. Like you've got to just keep winning to keep pace. It's amazingly tough in this division again. So I'm kind of cool with it. I don't know. I guess it's fake outrage if somebody really has a problem with it. Like if you're a St. Louis Blues fan and you stayed up and you watched that game, you saw a terrific, entertaining game, and Binnington was just off the charts great. I think you're excited about tonight's game. And so, I don't know. Here's the other thing. We have no control over that part of the schedule, so if a fan's really upset about it, I don't know what to tell them.
Well, the schedule's been weird. So you guys are already done playing Arizona for the season. The weird stat that I read this morning was the next 17 games, the last 17 games were in different cities. So, like, you never had two home games in a row,
right?
Over the past 17 games.
Interesting.
Well, this one's been it's been a tough one. Listen, I do believe that this is the best schedule the Blues have probably had in my 24 years with the team. I think it's a terrific schedule, except this one stretch that we're in is where last Wednesday was the only day in a stretch of 25, basically from the 15th of November until the 9th of December. Last Wednesday was the only day that we were in town with no travel, no game, and a day not named Thanksgiving, right? So except for the Thanksgiving holiday, which, by the way, we arrived at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, coming home from the West Coast, right? So you can even count that. So that was the only day where the team didn't have to travel and there wasn't a game while you're at home in the stretch of 25.
Man.
I mean, hell, I got home last night. We walked through the door right about 4:15. Someone that started doing laundry because we're leaving leaving again tomorrow. Actually got a cool trip, guys. A fun little personal thing. So my daughter's a freshman at University of Louisville. Mm-hmm. So rather than getting on the team plane, she just finished her first semester exams yesterday. So rather than flying with the team tomorrow to Columbus, I'm actually going to get in the car, pick up Gracie at Louisville, and we're going to drive the Columbus-Chicago road trip together. And she's going to come to the games. Like it's good. I'm looking forward to that. But I mean, that's kind of what you got to do. Make some family time, make some things in it, and go because now the flip side is once we're done with this trip, there's 4 days down in Florida before Christmas, but we've got a great schedule around the holidays, great schedule around New Year. January's not bad. You get the first 10 days of February. I mean, the next really long trip is our 8-day trip to New York City area in March. So it really is a good schedule for the most part, just some quirks to it.
All right, so the game tonight starts at 8 o'clock instead of the usual 7.
Yes.
So it's not interfering with the, I guess, the televised games on TNT.
Correct.
So just make note of that. So it's the Blues, and it's tonight's at Enterprise tonight, 8 o'clock. Pregame starts at 7. Don't forget about the Curbside podcast, which will follow the game, correct?
Yeah, thanks. We put that up before the next morning for everybody. So if you miss any of the hockey game in any way, we just go through quickly some highlights, some analysis, some opinions, some post-game reaction from the players and the coach, and that way the next day it's called Curbside Reaction, and the next day you got everything you need in about 15 minutes.
Well, have a great call tonight, and we'll talk to you next Wednesday.
All right. Enjoy the cold pizza. Have an awesome week.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks,
the one
brother.
and only Chris Gerber. All right, quick break. We'll come back. Moon's got time for a couple emails. It's 9:10. It is Wednesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Hey, traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now. www.raceway.com. We got a left lane closed due to a stalled vehicle 64 eastbound just before McKnight. Your point forecast today, cool and dry, high of 49. Right now it is 38 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
I want to throw out an Eagle call for a toy drive this weekend.
Eagle
call!
Not this weekend. It's happening tonight.
Oh, tonight. Sorry,
Tonight, yeah. So I did
Even
the
more urgency.
Yes.
Yeah, I hosted and emceed the awards banquet for the St. Louis Barbecue Society over the weekend, and I saw my good friend Jeff, who owns Super Smokers and also runs Case and Bucks. They brought us wings not too long ago.
Great wings.
So Case and Bucks and Jeff are doing a Toys for Tots drive tonight at Case and Bucks, 6 to 9. There are going to be Marines there as well. You bring a new unwrapped toy and get a free dessert from H&K Loaded Sugar Shack in Festus. So they're doing a whole thing down there. Toys for Tots drive, 6 to 9 at Case and Bucks tonight.
That's
Tonight,
great.
we'll put the details on the socials if you could.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Send them my way, Moon.
All right,
Very
Lern,
cool.
question for you.
What?
Normal or nope?
All right.
As you're, what are you, lubricating your hands?
I'm lubricating, yes.
Normal or
I
nope?
lubricate throughout the show. This is for the people. Yeah, if
That's
you'd like
the
some
good stuff.
origins. Yes, my lips and my hands are properly lubricated this entire
Speaking
duration of the show.
lubrication and lips,
Oh, my goodness.
is it normal for a woman or not normal to have lip balm in every location?
Yes, it is normal.
Purse, car,
Required.
bedside table, pocket, and you never trade them around. Like car chapstick does not work as pocket chapstick.
Exactly, Rizz.
Never put the bedside one in your purse. They must all stay in their designated locations.
Yes, I have a kitchen lip balm. What is it? It's
My mother has a so my mom never cursed in her life, never had a cigarette, never had a sip of alcohol, none of that kind of stuff. But she is fully addicted, and I'm sure she'll admit this. She is fully addicted to chapstick, like a real, like it's a.
So
like
does
a
she
real
have
addiction.
chapstick in every location?
She has a chapstick in every location. Plus, she has one on her person at all times.
I'm with your mom.
and has for decades upon decades.
And Rafe is also honorary woman with the chapstick. This chapstick
But you probably
brand,
put your chapstick in your pocket and you have it in every
I
location.
do, but I have auxiliary Burt's Bees around the house in clandestine locations that Tina cannot steal.
And
Yep,
I do
have
this
one in
with
my
lotions.
pocket, car, and in my bag here.
Hers is chapstick specific brand. Like
Me too.
Mine's
That's my
Burt's
brand.
Bees specific.
I was at band practice last night, and this is why. I was at band practice last night. The drummer of my band goes, "You need to drink some water. Your lips are dry." And I'm like, "No, man." Like, I was at the dentist yesterday. This woman had her fist
No,
in my
man.
mouth, putting this crown on. I'm not kidding.
Go on.
My entire left side cheek is still sore to this today. So yeah, I'm a little. Yes, we have chapstick everywhere. And
Every
I'm cool with it.
location. And the question is, though, like, you can't take your purse chapstick and
No.
use it while you're sitting in bed.
No,
Because that's
absolutely not.
wrong.
Yeah,
Keep them wet.
stay wet, ladies.
Okay, so that's normal then.
Yeah.
Normal thing. All right, normal. Normal or nope? Waiting for the water in the shower to warm up before getting in?
Normal.
Right, that's normal.
Yeah.
I know somebody that gets in the shower and turns on the water while they're in the shower.
whoa, do they have a
That's-
tankless or something?
Wild, isn't it?
Is that? I mean,
I think some people like the burst.
They so
have
they,
you seen this?
It's in the movies.
Have you seen it?
I've not, no, because I've not showered this week.
I've seen Tina do it.
BS. No, I call BS. No
She
way.
doesn't take hot showers either, which drives me.
What?
When we shower together, it's a point of contention. Because we have a good 2-person, we took a shower together the other day.
All right.
Go on.
And it was great. But it's because we have I put in a rainwater and then it's got the wand. So there's 2 showers spraying at the same time and you can angle them because usually it's just me standing in the back of the shower freezing my ass off. I'm like, this isn't fun. Can I just sit on a toilet naked with a fan on me and talk to you while you're in the shower? Because it's the same thing. But she does not like super hot showers. And I want it to burn a layer of skin off. I want to be red when I get out.
Yeah.
I want to continually ask myself, is this too hot?
Yeah. To the point of almost passing out.
We're heat queens on this show. Heat
Thank
queens.
you. Heat queens.
Every other second, I'm asking myself, is this dangerous for me? Is this too much?
So this
might be too
person
much.
turns on the water and just deals with the cold water until it gets warm.
Tim does the ice shower after, before he gets out. He'll do the 30-second just so cold shower and then he'll get out. Not for me.
I don't like forced pain. I don't.
He does the ice baths and stuff.
I
I
understand.
certainly don't want to ruin a good hot shower by doing a cold 30-second.
I've seen some science about it. A lot of people push that on me and all that kind of stuff. And every
I've done
time
the ice baths, not bad.
every time I read it, I go, "Wow, that sounds like something I really should do," and I can't.
I've done it and it's great. The ice bath.
Yeah, I'll do it in the summertime.
Have you done the bath or just the plunge?
Well, it's the same thing, right?
You stay in for 3 minutes with the plunge.
You stay in for a while.
Oh, I've stayed in for 2 minutes.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
All right, another one. Normal or nope? During Christmas, my family will get together and have a cake that says Happy Birthday, Jesus. We then sing Happy Birthday and eat cake.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Is that normal for anybody here?
No.
No, but I think that's cute.
I want a cake that's shaped like Jesus' face, and then you just eat Jesus' face.
I think that's blasphemous. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, any excuse you can
7
get.
years bad
Happy
luck.
birthday, Jesus.
Any excuse you can get to have cake. And then you're also,
And to
praising
praise
the
the
Lord.
Lord.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was over at somebody's house and that's what they did, I go, this is weird and I'm leaving. I'm going to take a cold shower.
You'd go, I'm leaving. Can I have a piece to go?
No,
please?"
I would say this is weird.
It's a cake shaped like Jesus, and they cut right at his rib first. And you're like, come
Right,
on.
right, right.
Oh, yeah, where do you cut first then?
What are you doing?
Or can you have, you know how on wedding cakes they have the little bride and groom? You have a little Jesus up there.
Yeah.
On the cross?
On the cross.
This is about birth.
Michael Jackson.
This is about birth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, is it
Baby
it a
Jesus.
manger Jesus?
Sweet baby, little Jesus.
I don't know. They sing happy birthday to Jesus and then they eat cake at Christmas.
Yes, I mean, that is the reason for the season.
It is, but it's odd.
I was watching Bill Maher this Friday, and he said that there's all sorts of people born on the 25th. And so he was saying that Jesus' birthday isn't actually the 25th.
It's not. He was born in the summer.
Right, yeah. They
So
got,
what do we believe?
It's
Well,
they've
no, it's just a
co-opted.
representation.
It's a representation. It's actually well, you should know this. It's
like
a Wiccan holiday.
Yeah, it's like
Well, yeah, pagan-
Constantine or somebody
right.
did it to cover another pagan holiday or something like that.
They liked the celebrations. They didn't like the
Yeah, nobody's denying that.
the root of the origins of the celebration. So they just rewrote history. That's what we've been doing for a long time.
But is there ever a bad time for cake?
Never.
Never.
I mean,
Never.
yeah. Get real.
It's weird. It's weird. Okay, here's another one.
It's nope as far as normal
Nope.
goes, I would say.
Is it normal or nope squeezing the insides of the pizza rolls, squeeze all the goo out of the pizza rolls, eat the crust, then eat the insides last?
No.
Well, that's weird.
That's weird, isn't
That's
it?
hella weird, dude.
Dude, the gush is the best part. You bite into the pizza roll and it gushes
And get
in your
third-
mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? They get third-degree burns.
Yeah.
Yes, that is.
We're
you're
heat
supposed-
queens.
You're supposed to burn all the skin off the roof of your mouth when
That's
you eat
right.
pizza rolls. That's the way
I
to
like
do
my
it.
showers like I like my pizza rolls. Scalding.
Yes.
Dangerous. Tasty.
That's what I'm talking
Scary.
about. Never felt closer to anyone on this entire show in my life than we start talking about scalding ourselves.
Okay. All right, normal or no? Okay, so nope, squeezing the insides of pizza rolls out.
Hell no. We put it on a toothbrush.
By the way,
gross.
when I come out of the showers, my wife has been concerned because my skin is so bright red.
Same.
I'm like, I'm just.
Same.
I look
Tim
like
won't
an
shower
ornament.
with me because I
look like the
burn 'em.
baby pig you dissected in biology. When I get out, it's alarming. He's like, I don't think that's good for you. I'm like, nah. You don't need to exfoliate if you burn a layer off.
Dude, in fact, I get it so hot that I start itching and I start scratching myself, and then I come out looking like, I got in a fight with some wild boars in there. I'll turn around, she's always like, dude, what happened to your back? I'm like, what do you mean? Like,
running with the bulls.
Yeah, the water was so hot, I just started scratching.
All right, normal or nope, collecting your shedded hair on the shower wall and making artwork.
Yep, do it all the time.
You do it all the time?
I think that's a gal thing.
awesome.
I always do the little woo, like the little whirly.
That's
so weird.
I think long hair, that's the thing you do, right?
I'll do it with Tina's hair.
You make artwork?
I'll write her name or write gross with her hair. And leave it, because she'll take it out and leave it on the ledge. It'll be like a clump of
my
hair
wife does that too.
Sitting on the ledge of the shower where my shampoo is, and I'll just be like, I'll just move it with my finger and like make it say gross.
I gotta start doing that.
And just leave it on the wall.
So I guess that's more normal than I thought. When
yeah.
I read about that, I thought, no, that's not normal. I guess it is.
I get so sad too. I'm like, God, my hair's just gone.
Normal or nope, eating ice cream with a fork.
Fine. With cake.
With cake, yeah.
If it's ice cream cake.
No. Like if there's ice cream on my cake, I will.
Then you will fork it?
Uh-huh.
I think that's a sign. That's a pretty solid sign of depression. If there's fork marks in your ice cream, that means all the spoons were dirty and you could have washed one and you were just like, nah.
You guys drag your teeth. Like, do you drag your teeth on your forks when you eat?
My daughter did that last night. I almost threw her out of the house.
Yeah.
I do that, and I don't realize it.
You got to stop doing that.
You make the unsheathing of a sword in the movie.
I'm sharpening my
I wonder you had to get a crown.
fangs.
Because the way, when you sit at your dinner tables, does everybody have their assigned seat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And assigned utensils.
Oh, assigned utensils?
Tim is a little fork and a little spoon guy. And I am a long fork and long spoon girl. And he is very weird about it.
Oh, Tim's a tiny fork guy?
He's a tiny fork
Like
guy.
tiny fork as in the handle or the actual fork?
You know how
The
like
tines.
there's, is it, I guess it's the salad
like a salad fork.
Yeah. He requires a salad
The
fork.
little guy? Yeah. Maybe he just feels like
And he's a
Hulk.
teaspoon guy?
Yeah. He's a teaspoon Tim.
Maybe that makes him feel like he's eating more.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's slower.
I love the big spoons.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a yogurt or something, I like those grapefruit spoons.
I like
point because then you can
small
go,
spoons for
yeah.
cereal.
Give me some.
Give me some.
That's
Small
interesting.
spoon for a cereal?
I like a teaspoon, regular size spoon if I'm eating like cereal or like something I'm going to like make last. So I don't have to, or I don't have to, because I'm already going to put a big pile of cereal on there and I don't want to be like,
Well,
Okay.
I do the opposite because I want to get it over with.
Okay, speaking of making things last, normal or no, trying everything on your plate first and curating your last bite to be the best, to be the best at the end.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
100%.
And
favorite.
eating everything around that first.
Unless it's fries, which I do think are the best. And I always go for those first because I don't want
Well,
them
because they'll
cold.
sog out. So trying everything on your plate first and curating that last bite to be the best to end on. And then eating everything around it first. Yeah, I do that too. That's normal. Anybody microwave your hot dogs to cook them?
Yeah.
When I was in college.
When I was a kid, yeah.
I mean, yes. I mean, I don't eat
I think
Home
it's
Alone,
vile.
man.
I don't know. I think it's vile.
The oven, I was told I could not use the oven. I could only use the
vile.
microwave.
I think it's vile.
I do.
Why?
To microwave hot dogs. I don't know. I think it's vile.
I mean, if it's like a lunch thing, you're just like doing it quick, or your son's like, "Yo, you make a hot dog real fast." You're just like,
Yeah, you get on a frying pan and just,
Frying pan.
I don't like the boiling of the hot dogs in water. I think it's really gross.
"Yeah, dude."
And then it smells that water's all.
Yo, we
I don't
have
like hot
the water
dogs.
so
tastes
we
delicious.
have.
I don't mind the boil. I'm trash.
Like that's a dirty water dog.
I don't mind it if I
I
don't
had
see
no
it.
clue it was different.
I don't mind the boil, dude.
If you hand it to me, it's fine. They're always just a hot dog.
They
Hot dog's a
plump
hot
up.
dog. Yeah. And
It's not.
So we used to have on the riders, like stage riders, you would have like a deli tray. It'll say like lunch meats, deli tray, whatever language translates it to, and then like a veggie tray and some other stuff. And one time in China, and I forget which city, it got translated to lunch meats instead of deli tray. And we're looking around for the food, and we see some chips, and we see pickled chicken's feet over here. And then we see these thermoses, and it looks like coffee thermoses. The big boys, like this big. And we're like, and we figured to get the lids off, and it was boiling water with like 30 hot dogs in each thermos.
No buns?
No buns. So it got translated. Our deli tray got translated to lunch meat. Got translated to they were like, well, let's just
like
give
weird
them
Americans
boiled
want,
hot
like-
dogs.
Just give them a hot dog.
Boiled hot dogs next to
Well, that's how they do it in New York City, the hot dog carts.
to
It's all,
chips.
it's all dirty water dogs.
and
Yeah, I
chicken
know.
talons.
I hate it.
But see, that's okay. Like if I'm on the streets of Chicago and there's a boiler of hot dogs, I'm down because for some reason it tastes better because it's all grimy. You know, like you're
Yeah.
grimy, it's grimy. But if I want to boil them at my house, I'm gonna. I don't know. I just grill them. I don't know.
I will
I
say,
want-
the Foreman grill does work in a pinch.
I like them grilled or even in a frying pan. And I got to cook the crap out of them.
You don't like them in a microwave
I
where you
prefer
watch them
them like
split
vile.
open? Where you watch them
Vile.
split open like an autopsy of a hot dog?
No, you gotta take you take a little knife and
Yeah, you gotta split 'em.
tiny little slice.
I like to watch
All
them.
right, I would spend too much time on this.
Oh.
Got to take a break.
I don't even remember what the normal or nope was on that.
Is it normal to microwave your hot dogs?
Split the room like a hot dog
Yeah,
in
split
the
the room.
microwave.
All right, I think we got time for a Headline Hooshe next. Speaking of sausages. It's a teaser,
Yay.
guys. 9:33, Wednesday. One final look at your traffic and weather, Moon, coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Saturday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now. Sorry, Sunday, June 2nd. At www.raceway.com. We got delays 64 eastbound between Limburg and McKnight. Seems to be easing a little bit. Average speed down to 30 miles an hour. Your point forecast today, cool and dry, high of 49. Right now it's 39 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
That is it for us. Donnie Fandango is next. Before we hand it over, a new segment that's going to be every day. And Rafe's been taking notes throughout the show.
If needed, yes.
If needed, and probably every day it will be needed.
Yes.
Rafe, briefly tell us today, what did we get wrong?
Well, today you said Roberto Montalban when referring to Wrath of Khan, which
What
was
an
a
idiot.
travesty.
Oh, my gosh.
Idiot.
Oh, seriously.
The man's name is clearly Ricardo Montalban. He is a cultural icon. We corrected ourselves in the moment, but we want to own it here at the end of the show. And also, for a brief moment, Moon thought Norman Lear created the Lear jet.
Oh,
we would like
what
to
an
clear
idiot.
that up.
I'm so sorry.
We would like to
I'm
clear
an
that
idiot.
up.
Okay.
Norman Lear did create Archie Bunker, but he did not have anything to do with the creation of private
Which
jets.
is a common mistake.
Common mistake.
I understand
Common
that.
mistake.
So this is just us at the end of every show just correcting the record, okay?
Yeah, just making
That
right.
does feel good.
So we're setting the record straight.
Making good.
Even-
All right, today's podcast is called...
The podcast is called This Woman Had Her Fist in My Mouth.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Right on,
that
Scott. Okay. He just gives you a thumbs up. Cool.
All right, anything else? We got to go.
Don't forget Punk Rock Christmas tickets this Saturday. Make sure you check out Christmas in St. Louis. It's available everywhere, Spotify, Apple, blah, blah, blah. And there are VIP tickets available for Saturday. We're going to do a bunch of special stuff. Mission Taco is going to give you some food. We will have a special gift for you, an ornament only for the VIP folks. We're going to play some acoustic, and we'll give you a little tour of the stage and some of the venue.
All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
Tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be in a performance at the St. Louis Family Church Christmas production. You got to come check it out. And Thursday, I think one of my cousins is coming, so you can meet them if you
All
come
right.
Thursday. It's going to be awesome. It'll be a
Tomorrow,
hoot.
I'm going to be at Helen's and from 6 to 8 with Carrie Davis, and he's going to be watching football. I'm going to have a dance party by myself, dude. I'm going to dance at Helen's on a Thursday from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
So come on out. We're going to eat. And then my band is playing on Sunday, 2 to 5. We will be at Copperfire in Belleville.
Okay.
I will also be at Copperfire in Belleville, opening for Lern's band. I have not been asked yet, but I will.
You can come out. I would love
Can't wait
that.
to
Doing a
hear you
tight
play.
five.
Just doing it on my own. So
Red, dude.
come out
You
to
should
that
be off
show.
to the side just doing
Right.
your own thing.
Do it.
All right, we'll leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz. Remember the day brought to you by Hot Shots, hotshotsnet.com/Team Rizz. From Heron, Illinois, Megan Doty is our
Yeah,
team.
Megan?
Megan says she wants to hear anything by Coit and Cambria. I could not find that song,
It's like,
so I'm just going to play it.